we there busa for I make my mistake, my guy studio na mama. It's oh shit. Kuyaba.
Kwame dey say who na odi o.
Okay, I'm my mistake, my just studio na mama to say that umbrella ma be this over.
I got Auntie.
Yeah.
Auntie, yes, I'm coming in Guasem.
I'm a dig at some
Hey, any atiafa, so come with your boy. It is a case at
for plan alpha. For waiting and numb and if you get ready, if you get ready now, I have a start to show. But to see our start to show, the woman 30 minutes and for you assassin.
now for you until 7 already no. And because someone always told you.
We find you be.
Yobi, sir. What time you need?
And the topic is very simple. By leveling prepare penny upon.
Ebam. And that's the winning. Kwame winning. Wash it potato cream. And who say, and ye say the new class, and when you're there, and change and check my upon.
Concert guy's number, it's your point.
Aye. Omo baso kra no person be ye gaga kra ye be you mafi mu na kwame. Uza na bibi ase ye ko se fun ye dum ja no. Ye be dum ja na ate o mani so. Anyway, why ready mama na meet get kaka. Ebusia for asini mu ni mu no. African Most Beautiful USA baso July 23rd. Na to say event in the and last day I girls no interview into no ye ni omo ba betwetwe nkomo ti say ye twen girls no na omaba na ye ni omo abedi nkomo a emu odin nkomo tantala buta nkomo she de enti no bomodin afa wafidie no en na heya me nko ba bia ye bebo commercials na yaba abedi nkomo real quick Kwame so far jingle no to my na mo na nkofo hunu ni etuamu sa ye ebedi nkomo ye wi na afi ye topics for the night no ya domu asuko add kika nsensem na ni wi ye jimi kakra samate ase enti no
Mom, I mean, Mr. T archives, I mean, Pedro. So that topic, and I cover your and yeah, contestants will have it. For me, interview, na show many kaka. Wa muni, young bon come kaka to her. Na near Coco so, Krom Aye shit, na come once na R. Kelly, Bra Kelly. You see, a jailbo, jabidu. If you are not one for we just some meal. This is it.
What's your father? I see a gumudada, Papa see a gumudada. It should be in the system already. And you know, but I was for a African Most Beautiful USA baso July 23rd Cornucopia Majesty New York where a program yeah wo poso yeah was assist to just ye nam so I say yeah pia ko ye nimpa. It's gonna be an interesting fun night in Timbatobo Modia say obeto tickets by logging on to www.eventbrite/Ambuza USA www.eventbrite/Ambuza USA and purchase your ticket. Tickets is also on more packages be brave. You VIP, VVIP, and then regular tickets. Na se o pese we pray my semba na we enjoy the night. Collect a few friends of a few friends. Na monto table of 8. Mobetimi agi VVIP table no any champagne isi so na vodka na Hennessy na eniema ehu komini is be brave table so and as you know no Gigi's Kitchen and a cater and another lady so your friend Yvonne and also a cater 3 floors into is going to be a majestical night, a night of fun. Ankasa into something you don't want to miss out. Say boat ride and go quick went to me and could be make it a point. Say 23rd July, dear. Obe join it na ya have fun. Send ye be ya usube nye bi akanwaka say African Most Beautiful USA second edition. No, I was a part of it and it was fun. With me the one dance here. What you try pictures to cry Eddie I reference in the future. Enti bomodia na log you on to www.africanmostbeautiful and now say Eventbrite na koho na koto ticket. If you have any questions concerning the event now, oko your website on africanmostbeautifulusa.com or .org. E wo honum number ni gwa asie bomodia free now make all the inquiries and all the information that you need, will be related to you. Enti bomodia say ube purchase your ticket and come have fun with us. Enti kwame still now we know. When you two who say kasa, when you two who na kasa mente be mutu.
Kakofo ye gu no atiba. Thank God for YouTube. Mahwehwema akohu bi.
Ahwehwema ene ebusuafo yembo na yemfa interview no enhwehwe so sisia.
Beautiful USA.
Are you ready? Let's get it.
Abuzafo we de mo fa nche mo na. Ene mo bra. Oh boy.
The second season of Ambusa, African Most Beautiful USA. Mark your calendars, it's getting down live this 23rd of July. As promised, the Cardi Coffee of Majesty Yacht. Who wears the crown? The winner is driving away a beautiful car. Not forgetting outstanding cash prize. Okay, lady, you ready? Okay, catwalk.
Yes.
No doubt, that's right. This and more is gonna happen on the night of the event of Ambusa, African Most Beautiful USA. We shall witness live performances for Jamie Cultural Troupe of Africa. At night, we will enjoy live traditional performances. With highlight from Ghana, we have Famille. All the way from Ghana, Mr. Dream. Aquabois. No way from Ghana. KJ. Borat. Legendary Dada Katie. Grab your tickets now at www.eventsbright.com. The second season of African Most Beautiful USA.
And abusafo asem na eda ho no some amunim Eventbrite bi anko no nko di ticket hard enya agro so boat no pacho enya ho ne ebe GMT Ghana man time boat no tu a na tu ti se ne onim swimming there na ne wo swimming e echi pa se time no so say clear asamasa timunya na momra na kwa Ghana koso
Memutu na make us and make us a good. This July is my birthday month. Say, I'm super excited. I can't wait for July 23rd. So man, Shelly cry my birthday cram when I'm the na bishop na July 23rd because there Kenya some kito dada KD beba ho beba be bo enyumu atese enyumu me feeling na oh yeah dada KD fan oh yeah akwabo fan. Oh yeah, King Jerry fan. Me a sure some musicians say ben na all fans say wo ti bo modia don't take it now spend time with your favorite so what you say. Me I'm looking forward to that. I am super excited honestly. I know even though me fan ni na me spending me fun time ni na backstage with the girls making sure they are okay and they are on stage and everything is going on well. I'm still going to have my fun. New year, crowning we are. Me so me am kwa kujina stage this am my me me catch them simple into mupo Maybe I catch it and I say, Auto one pill, me. A drew ha, me and a could stage in so. Now, Miss My media because Mentiasi say, I mean, how?
To the anniversary, Africa almost most beautiful.
Me donya me kwame you can say you can say the lady the girl no were backstage in patch but Mr. Yama when you call backstage na bomodia
Me so backstage. Why ready? Me fan rap
yes why ready auntie na ebusia for ye ne ye emaiwa ne ba ko na e ba betwetwe nkomo ene anaji ni din e de Hawa is representing Gambia. The beautiful Hawa is representing Gambia. Okay. All right. There you go. You're projecting it come as simple and nice. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. Who is Hawa? Tell us a bit about Hawa.
Well, Hawa is this energetically lady. I am a journalist. I love people. I love to bring light to Africa, which is one of the reasons why I'm competing in this pageant. Hawa is just someone that's very energetic. In every room she steps in, she tries to bring light, and she's learning every day, taking one day at a time.
Okay, great. That sounds really good. Okay. How old is Hawa?
I was 25 years old. I leave. Well, okay, we can dive in a little bit of times of my years in life. I was born in Atlanta, but at the tender age of 2, I moved to the Gambia, where I was raised by my grandmother, and I came back to the United States.
Okay.
I graduated just last year from the University of Memphis with a degree in journalism, but right now I am in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. That's what's up. So
And
how
I'm
long have you been doing journalism though? You went to school for it. Are you currently practicing
yes,
or
I am currently practicing, and I am a writer at a local news station here in
okay.
Memphis. Yeah, but I've been into journalism since like high school. It was just like morning announcements. I would like announce. I was part of that crew that said the morning announcements, and I think my passion grew from there. So I went on and got my degree in journalism, and the story continues.
Wow. I am super impressed. So how did you hear about African Most Beautiful?
I heard about African Most Beautiful sometime last year
Mhm.
when they crowned the first queen, and I was like, wow, I need to join this. So this year I was like, let me go ahead and apply. I heard it through Instagram.
Okay.
Yeah,
So then if you heard it through Instagram, that means you keep yourself updated with the social media. So
yeah.
you know the ins and outs and everything in the daily okay. All right. I know you went through the auditioning and everything and you met the girls.
Mhm.
How was the feeling like?
It was amazing for me. Just hearing the ladies, them sharing their stories. I'm like, OMG, like this woman, her story sound just like mine. She came to America, like some of the ladies came to America just around the same age I came. So just getting to know them, their personalities, and even more exciting with everyone being from different countries, getting to see other people, their cultures is exciting. So it's like I gained a lot of new sisters. So that's exciting.
Okay. All right. That's what's up. Nice.
Yeah,
Do
from
you
Ghana.
feel somehow do you somehow feel intimidated by any of them?
No, not at all. Like they are all my African sisters. I could never feel that way. I mean, at the end of the day, it is a competition, and when game time comes, it is game time. But at the same time, no, they are my sisters.
I
Yeah.
like that. I like that. Okay. So as far as promotion and promoting yourself, what are you doing? What are you doing for yourself to create the
Well,
awareness for people to know what you're doing and what this whole
yeah.
event is all about?
Well, right now my target is like getting all of my family members. I was like, you guys, I am representing Gambia, so make sure you come in and fill the seats. Right now, I'm calling all of my extended family, my cousins, everyone, and making sure they are present. And of course, using social media platforms to reach people.
Okay. So how well do you think you're using your social media platform as far
Well,
as this event is concerned?
I am using it like through stories and getting people to like share my flyer. Of course, sending it to their phones, making it personal. So I wrote this little essay where I'm describing what this competition means to me. Of course, what the organization has been doing and all that good jazz to convince them to come and support me. So through private messaging too. And
Okay.
just recently, I created these flyers also where I will be pushing out very soon on what my
Okay.
cause is. Yeah.
Okay. So now, speaking of the organization, do you know what the headline sponsor or who the headline sponsor is, the main sponsor for this event?
The main sponsor for the event,
Mm-hmm.
I think I can definitely look into that, but we do have a lot of sponsors.
Okay. Do you know about Abrofrim Area Foundation?
Yes, I do.
Okay, tell us a bit about Abrofrim because I know that they're sponsoring the event and they're the main sponsor for that event. So, what are some of the things that they do, and what is the future for?
Well, the Abrofem organization is doing a lot of work in the village in Gambia, I'm sorry, in the village in Ghana. I always
Mm-hmm.
mix Ghana and Gambia together, but sending school supplies, making sure that children are having basic things that they need, so sanitary items. So, a lot of work that they're doing in a small village in Ghana. And it has been very beneficial with our founder. She has been working, I believe, with a school there and making sure that they get the needs that they are looking for.
Okay. Um, I'm trying to think of it. So, tickets. There are ticket sales sales going on. What are
Mhm.
you doing to promote the ticket and the event as far as sales? What are you doing to promote the sales of the
Well,
ticket?
sharing as much as possible. I think my strategy has been telling my people exactly what they are going to be expecting at the event. Like the idea that the event is going to be on a yacht. So it's definitely not something they want to miss. So I'll tell them what they are to expect. And it's going to be an exciting day of culture being highlighted, different African countries presenting who they are, their heritage. So it's going to be an exciting day. And you all need to make sure you be there because it's definitely a night you do not want to miss.
Okay, all right. I will have the gentleman update. He might have a question for you, and then we'll take it. We'll carry on with the interview. Kwame, do you have a question for Miss Howard?
Certainly, I do. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. How about you?
Great, great. I like your vibe. You've got a great spirit.
Thank you.
She sure does. Like she
Yeah,
does.
kind
Her
of.
confidence is like, hello.
I
Oh yeah,
appreciate that. Thank you guys for having me.
yeah. It rubs off everybody. I started very slow, but I'm getting excited for no reason. Anyway,
Well,
so you said you've been. How long were you in the Gambia?
I was in the Gambia for 9 to 10 years, almost a decade, really. And
Okay.
I moved here to the US. I moved
Oh,
back.
but you were born here in the U.S. though.
Yeah, I was born here and I moved where I went. I was raised by my grandmother, which was great because it got me to understand, know my culture well, speak my
Mhm.
native language. So it's definitely necessary, I feel. And most of my cousins too went through that same route and journey. You come back, know part of who you are and be able to it helps you in a way be able to connect to with your parents better because that's where they're from. So it's been a great experience for me.
That's very true. That's very true. So, journalism, right?
Hmm.
So, I mean, have you ever been in any kind of contest at all? Like, is this your first contest you've been in, or have you ever been in any type of contest?
Yeah, I've been in a lot of different contests since I was, let's say, 7 years old. From like
Wow.
art contests, from like tie and dye contests. Like I just love artsy and creative things that's going to involve me just expressing who I am. So this will not be my first competition. I've competed. Well, my first pageant like competition was in college when I entered a scholarship pageant with the Phi Beta Sigma, which is a fraternity in my
Hmm.
university, where they will literally just similar to this pageant too, but not exactly since this one is strictly like we're expressing our culture and all of that. But back in 2018, when I changed my major to journalism, I was like, hey, how are you? Got to practice talking in front of people. So that was a great experience for me to, get into pageantry. It has helped me a lot, unlike public speaking, which is why I continued. And I am here today, and they are training us well in this grooming section, preparing us to be stage ready. So it's always a great addition to one's advancement.
Wow, awesome! It kind of shows. That's why I asked the question. I see
Oh,
you're not.
thank you.
So anyway, that's awesome. So what is your secret? What are you bringing to the party?
Well, I think what I am, what am I bringing to the on the day
Like,
of?
you've met the girl.
What are
Everyone,
fans to expect from you? I guess
yeah.
basically that's what it is, right?
I mean, we've met the girl. Every one of them. If I close
Yeah.
my eyes, I can close my eyes and point to any one of you, and you will be a deserving winner. Period.
Oh, thank you.
So,
What an
what,
honor. Hey,
what
we
have you, what have you got? Like, what is the secret? What
well,
is the weapon that you're hiding? You can just show us a little bit of it, not the whole
I
iceberg, but
think
just the tip.
I think although like all of us is beautiful young ladies, we're coming, we're bringing our good talents to the table. I think everyone coming in their unique form and presenting their best talents is
Mm-hmm.
what will make this night a memorable year. But for me personally, it's always been about just being myself and being authentic when I am on stage and saying, How this is who you are, this is what you can bring, go ahead and put it your all. Because I feel like I am most confident when I'm able to express myself, knowing that I have put my best foot forward. So definitely every single thing that I can do to make sure I'm gonna do my best performance, I will apply it. So I hope you guys are there because I have a powerful, great monologue, dramatic monologue style poetry that I'm going to be performing. It's about Africa. It gets creative. So you
Oh
came.
yeah, don't spill all the beans. Just keep it a secret, so you
Yeah,
can so you can get people excited to come see. Just don't spill
yes,
everything.
you
Just
don't want to
yeah,
miss
yeah.
it. You do not want to miss it. So if you haven't purchased your ticket and you're watching this, please go ahead and do so because baby, we're gonna have you guys having goosebumps. We got some good talent in store for you all. And the rest of my fellow contestants too, they're going to be killing it. We have dancers. It's going to be exciting, like literally. And it's on a yacht, guys. Like you
Yeah.
don't
Like right.
Yeah.
believe it.
As
So
when
go ahead,
Kwame,
yeah.
okay. As far as voting, I know there is voting because we
Mhm.
went on this subject. Voting is in the process, or voting is part of this. What are you doing to get people to vote for you?
Well, what right now what I am doing is I'm attacking all my family members. I'm like, guys, go ahead and vote for me. So using social media, of course, I'm like, guys, if you cannot be there, the least you can do is vote for me. So getting the people who I will invite, if they say they can't come, I make it a priority. Like, guys, you have to make sure you vote. So just pushing them. And the work isn't done. The voting is still open, guys. If you haven't voted, go on the website, make sure you scroll down, vote for Gambia. Yes, I'm hoping, I'm just hoping it all goes well.
Okay, great. Kwame, do you have a question for her? Because I have something I want to ask her once you're done.
No, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Okay. Um, I know you guys are being given tickets to sell as a contestant. How are you doing on that so far? And is there a code where somebody can use to get a discount or something like that?
Yeah, for sure. For me, if you want to purchase a ticket under my name, go and type in Howard C1, which is like you can get a discount code off. So going on the website and making that purchase, there will be that option there to, I believe, put in your coupon, the coupon name. So whatever contestant you are supporting, they will give you the coupon, and you are to put it in there for a percent off.
And what is your coupon code again for them to get a discount?
How a C1. If you can go on the site right now, go ahead and make sure you purchase your ticket and type How a C1 for my coupon.
Okay, so they go to eventbrite.com /ambuza and then they type in the code. Okay. All right,
Uh,
great. Sorry.
yes.
No, you were about to say something.
Oh no, I'm hearing you.
Okay. Okay.
Mm.
I'm trying to think. Okay, I know that there is a task ahead if you win. If
Mhm.
you crown the African most beautiful, I know there is a whole bunch of tasks involved. Are you ready to take on those tasks as a queen? Whatever is expected of you from the Abofrim Area Foundation, are you willing and ready to take upon that task?
Yes, absolutely. I am so ready that I have created a plan on exactly what I will do if I am to become the next the next queen. So definitely, it's something I think I have to consider myself before I even sign up. Will I be able to? And part of what my platform is already things that I am passionate about. I love to bring light to Africa, and knowing that this is a cultural pageant, that will be a natural thing for me. And also with my platform, it's about bullying, so bringing light to bullying, so, and at the same time bringing light to our motherland. And of course, when I do get the chance to go to Africa, the work will start there on another level, making sure I am going to be able to give charity to these, to the kids, students, if it means supplies, to be able to inspire them, lift them up, and to be for them to be able to know that they are able to reach their dreams. That's one of my goals too, when I get to Africa, to be able to inspire the youth. And here I am going to be doing work on bringing light to bullying, which is something I am passionate about because I myself experienced it at an early age. And at the same time, of course, representing the organization and doing your duties as a queen. So I am ready, and I'm just, the rest is just prayer and, doing the work, making sure the work is there on that night.
Okay, great answer. Okay, now what you just said, that's what Abrofem does, and they do make sure that there are a lot going on in villages and all of that. As an African, born of an African parents, is there anything in particular that you're passionate about, and if given the platform, you would want to educate the African community about?
I will say for me, I know there's power in my voice, and I know that I can reach people through my words. I believe to inspire us Africans to see that we are able and that we are capable to do whatever we lay our minds on, and that we are the, like I heard this saying, that we are the present, we are the future. For us to not be belittling who we are and where we are from, and when we are on that stage, when we do have the opportunity to express who we are, don't shy away from your Africanity or who you are. Be able to say, this is who I am, and I'm able to express it. And that's one of my goals, to be able to shed light to Africa and say, yes, this is who we are, and we are proud of it. Because I feel like at some points, there's a lot of dejected information that is out there about what our continent is, and Africa is so much more than that. And one of my goals is to be able to reach the kids, inspire their minds, and let them see that, hey, Africa is great and you're missing out, and maybe this might be the place you might want to visit next, or I don't know, invest in. But definitely bringing light to Africa will be a great mission for me with my platform.
Okay, great. This the day and age that we're in, the modern day that we're in, the whatever century we're in, how well do you think social media has helped as far as raising awareness and promoting things, and how has it helped this event?
Absolutely, Miss Jewel. I can't even begin to explain how social media got a big start to bringing light to Africa, especially with TikTok. Like today, let's say when I was in high school, the questions that I will get about Africa, honestly, sometimes it breaks my heart. But today, you can be sitting in your couch in Japan, and someone has uploaded a video, and they're educating you that we do have light, we do have clean water. All of these, some of these questions, like when I first got to America, trust me, some of the questions I had, I was like, wow, only if you knew. Like I ate good, I had life was good, So it really breaks my heart to know that just because of the limited stories that were shared, people can form a perspective on someone and create this stereotype on who they are, which is sometimes what pushes me definitely to be able to play that part in bringing light. So some of my free time, especially when I first got into college, I will go to schools and different after school programs where I will talk to kids. And literally my first question I will ask them is, when you think about Africa, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? And some of them may say zebras, some of them may say
Monkeys.
yeah. I'm like, hey baby, now let me teach you something else. So being able to inspire their minds to see something bigger than Africa, so one day too they can hopefully want to take a trip there and be tourists or something.
Okay. Now, my last question, then maybe I'll come to Kwame if he has anything else to ask you. Do you think African-born American children here versus the whole Akata African American children? You talk about bullying. Who do you think have it bad? Do you think the Africans have it bad, or the Black Americans have it bad?
Well, I think it is a matter of time and where it's at and who that individual is, because bullying can happen anywhere to anyone, despite where you come from. So I think for me personally, at that time when I first got to the United States, I was in a way like the outcast, because yes, I am African, and I've never shied away from that, because that is who I am. That's the case. So it was really tough for me because people had different ideas of who I am before even getting to know me. My dad had to put me on the side and be like, yes, this is the case, but you do not have to let this get under your skin. They just simply might not know, and their ignorance can come off in a very mean way. So I had to be strong and know that nothing lasts forever. And hey, I can say that things are getting better. Social media is educating people, and they're forming different perspectives. So it's subjective to say who has it worse, though. It depends, I think.
Okay. I know you said you have the platform, and I mean, I can see you do, and you do a lot. You're passionate, really passionate about bullying. If
Mm-hmm.
given a bigger platform and you have the opportunity to meet the Gambian president, or you get to meet the ambassador to Gambia, or somebody related to Gambia, what would be the one thing that you would want them to help, or you would want them to do as far as educating people about bullying?
Oh, if I had the option for that, to educating about bullying, I think for their
And I mean, what else can you do?
what else I can do, I believe, if I am to meet that leader, is to create some form of curriculums where that it will be ingrained into the students and what they are learning, to understand that bullying undermines a person's emotional well-being, and you can rob somebody of their confidence. You can rob them of their confidence just by the things you say, and that citizen that is being bullied can become somebody tomorrow. So if you take their confidence away, the potential and the energy they could have brought to that nation is robbed away just because of some words that was said to this person, and they took it to heart and they can't even perform in their best form. So for me, that's why I want to use a positive light and a bigger platform to shed light not just on bullying, but to ingrain confidence in our youth, to know that you can do it despite what people ever have to say about you, because people's words will never define you.
Okay. All right. Gentleman Kwame, do you have a question for Miss Howard?
I was just mesmerized listening to it.
She has wowed you, eh? She has
Yeah, she's
wowed
well,
you.
man. I think her voice is more powerful than most things that I see about her, and she kind of have an old soul. I kind of get that vibe. Yeah. So journalism. What do you normally write about? What are the kind of stories you are
Well,
interested
right
in?
now, because I'm in a local station, most of my stories are like about breaking news and the things that are going on locally. And I report back home, QTV News, but I'm like a freelance reporter. So if there are stories that are going on here that is relevant to the Gambian people, then I will send in a video, a package of that story. So it varies. Sometimes something touchy might be going on that I feel like I need to write something about it, and I will work on it myself and upload it to my personal YouTube. But so far, I graduated last year, got my foot in the door. The sky is the limit. I was just praying for the best, and hopefully one day we'll be in that position and get that dream reporter job, or or hey, wherever God takes us.
Okay.
Yeah, like a friend of mine from Jamaica said, soon come. Yeah,
Oh.
Right.
you soon come. You've got the aura
Yeah.
already
Oh,
down.
thank you.
So I
Yeah.
think it's just not too far away from you.
Definitely.
Have you written an article about this event, or have you done anything as far as the news station that you work for? Have you done a reportage? I mean, have you done a report for the newspaper in Gambia, or have you done anything, making sure that you reach out to the people in Gambia?
Yeah, I was just recently in the talks with one of the reporters there. So hopefully very soon we will be doing a story that's in the talks. So that is coming up though. So I'm looking forward to that, because Gambia,
Okay.
we're going to represent very well. So I don't know where my Gambians at, but you guys better come out, because it's not what you want to miss. And yeah, we're going to raise Gambia's flag high. And if you haven't bought your ticket, guys, please, if you're watching this, go ahead and buy it. We don't often get to have events like this that celebrate Africanity, Africans, and bringing our heritage to light. So we have the opportunity to buy your ticket. Make sure you come and support your girl.
Okay, what is the code again to purchase a ticket, and where should they go to buy the ticket?
Go on to our website. Every single information that you may need, www.ambusa.org. You go ahead, you can vote on there, you can get your ticket, all the links, every information you need will be there.
Okay, Kwame, do you have any last words for her, or I should just go ahead with her and finish it up?
I think I wish you all the best. I mean, like I said, I've met most of the girls, and everyone looks like Arena from right from the jump.
For
But
sure.
I've not said this in none of them, but it's something special about you. It's not about
Oh, wow.
anything, but you've got
Well,
some
thank
kind of
you.
aura. In
Thank you so
in Ghana, we say you have the Abrewa spirit, the kind of grandmother spirit in
I'm
you, and
really,
I think that that
oh
will
my God.
take you very, very far.
Oh,
Just keep
thank you
being
so
you.
much. Thank you. It's an honor being on you guys' platform, and thank you very much for having me.
Same here.
Great. All right, Howard. What are your last words? I'm giving you the opportunity to say something to the CEO and then also the organizers and everybody else on board. What are your last words for them?
Well, my last words is thank you very much, Ambusa, for this beautiful platform and uplifting young women like myself as we just go on this journey on life and helping us to do important work that we're passionate about, Ambusa. We so appreciate you and the work that you're doing in our community, especially our founder. Thank you so much, Auntie. Definitely, guys, for the rest of you watching, always remember to be confident in yourself and never allow people's definition or words to ever define you. For you are better. Strive on for what you want. For you are beautiful just the way you are. And thank you so much, guys, for having me.
What a spirit and energy. Wow. So one more time, please. Promotional code for people to purchase a ticket. One more time, and where should they go? It's
One
very
more
important.
time.
Sales of ticket is very, very important.
Yes, one more time, guys. www.ambusa.org. Please go on there. Vote for your girl, Howard C. Say Team Gambia. Vote for Howard, Team Gambia. Okay. Make sure you purchase your ticket, guys. It's on a yacht. Hello. I said a yacht. You do not want to
Mm.
miss it. So please make sure you get your ticket and be there. This is not often. So like take the opportunity and be there. Like come in, dress like the kings and queens you are. Go to www.ambusa.org and purchase your ticket and definitely vote for your girl.
And
Bye.
what's your code again?
Howard C1. Howard C1. Type in Howard C1 to vote for me and get your discount off.
Okay. Say something to charm the people in your native language so we can
Nobody
sign off.
Yeah. Nabaring musul nabaring kiel albanyadi ko ritalanten tilam hawa sisim the Gambia represent kane at the African Most Beautiful USA pageant. Make sure ali nali and support ali alla flag or nati ali wave up to the sky, baby, because Gambia up we go. Don't you miss it. Come on, it's on a yacht. New York, I need you guys to fill up the seats. What's going on? New York, purchase your tickets, honey. Anyways, love you guys. Come out and support your girl. It's going to be great. Gambia, we coming.
There you go. There you go. Wow. After today, I wanted to do Kwame Name person. I want to contest, but after her energy is just too much for me. Her
Yeah.
energy.
Oh,
All
no.
right. Like
You're
there is
welcome.
something
You're
about
welcome.
there is something about her. Like I have chills all over. There is something about her energy, her flow, and this competition is going to be tight. I'm telling you. I've met all the
Exactly.
girls. Spoken to all the girls, interacted with all the and there is something about this year's
Oh,
girls that
wow.
this year there's something about this year that I can't pinpoint like or figure out, but it's gonna be one heck of a competition, man. It's
Wow.
gonna be
A
one
lot of
heck of a
talent.
competition.
It's a
It's
lot of
gonna be
Yeah,
what
I
there are
think
lots
I
of
agree. I
beautiful girls
agree.
and talent.
a lot
I
of
think I
talent.
agree with
You have to
you
come.
not contesting.
It's,
I am a hundred percent with you.
first of all, yo, listen, I'm
Yeah, I saw the
that
girl from Kenya. I saw
right,
the Ghanaian girl from Ohio, and
right,
today I've seen Hawa.
right.
And oh,
You're like,
I'm like,
Hey,
yeah,
well, you never know. You gotta come on and
this one
see. You
I
gotta come
definitely know that I am 100% with AJ Jewel not to join this competition. Maybe next year.
you know what? Listen, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying. Listen, after this, I'm calling the CEO. Like, you're not being fair. We need to be a part of this, but not with this batch though. No,
No,
I'm
not
not.
with this batch, no.
No, this one. Oh hell,
This one lost cause
no.
for you. Lost cause
This
for you.
I already lost when I first saw their pictures, the energy, the day of the auditioning, the videos I saw. I'm like, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap because all of you girls are good. You're beautiful. You're talented. You're confident. You're not letting anything hold you back. You're just being you. And for me, it speaks a lot. You are already a queen. And what I will say to you is whether you win or not, do not let anything discourage you because sky's is the limit for you. There's a lot of things out there that you can do with the platform that you have and the platform you've been given. Being it, I know, and I think Mr. Gideon was advising the other day that he knows girls that didn't even come in the top 5 or the top 3, but they're excelling, they're doing so well. So all I'm telling you is, girl, you have this thing about you that don't let anything discourage you. Don't stop. Keep on pushing, keep on moving. But you are a winner. You will. After this, I don't know.
For me, you are
I don't know.
top 2 and you are not number 2. So
I don't know. Your confidence level for me. Your confidence level for me, and you are beautiful inside out, and you come out so well. You speak so well. You just articulate yourself so well. Thank you so much for coming tonight. And on behalf of the CEO of Ambuza and the whole team, we say thank you, girl. Keep pushing, and I will see you soon. So we can all work together and make this magic happen. Ooh, you're gonna be on the yacht and go, yay!
There's a lot of people rooting for Team Gambia, man.
There you go.
I've just picked mine. I picked mine.
Right, I guess we have the flags and we're gonna be waving like she said. We're coming and we're waving, and thank you, honey. I really appreciate your time. Thank you for coming, and we will speak on the flip side. Thank you.
Alrighty, bye-bye.
Alrighty. Kwame, where mami ka mpacho betimi yi nefi. Kwame, mami ka asem nchiro. Untimi enemy ni sanse hu, okay? Now it's me a new time. Say the enti na me.
If you are support to no be bring, but this year competition there wala Ghana for 2 years hu. Kenya ni last me ba so no was and a how
it's who patch them say who person
what say organize it. Ghana almost most beautiful. Africa almost most beautiful. Eka kiti was most beautiful. Eka kiti most beautiful pageant show. They are come out there. Yeah, we come for the last time.
Kwame, and your name's on one with you.
Oh, Nipanya.
Wala, oh, Nipa Bonnie same thing. No, so Nipa Bonnie same thing.
Nipanya. You say, and except Mudi video, maybe mammy, me sure no question come to me, boo.
I'm surprised. I was here for that OBBS is some tuning in. I'm saying that was the last batch of girls and back up any team didn't come out in there. And also any last one. July 23rd, it's happening live. Cornucopia Majesty it's happening on the yacht in Timpacho. Say you haven't had the experience of being on the sea or on the lake, and I say on the water or on the ocean.
It's getting
hey, where there is on the lake. So
it's on okay. Okay. Hey, now I say
no some I'm what be with the night a slow moving Titanic same be so mom say boys my album with you say before so BBC no we and you we a lake no weeks. So I said, be very nice. You can hold a coffee with 3 fingers sticking out and be drinking, and it's not going to spill. Timomra.
Examum.
Hey, and yes, some people.
And this an artist, a surprise artist. Though you're the family ever surprise them or no, your son was a very special guest artist. I didn't be a surprise them. It's in the Bombardier, like I said, Kobo is gonna be there. Family, Mr. Drew, Dada KD, my all-time favorite highlight for Obonyumwa. What between say what's now bow when I say and Yansem Kitwa, floss and AME and son. I mean, if you can't afford one, you can afford the other. Bomodia Corona Ediashe Dema Che. You try a now this opportunity has come. Yenya opportunity could try a nasty wounds you so pay now pay don't sit down, meant nasty then castle Debbie. Don't wait till the last minute so that will train. Yen ton tickets will gate. Last minute, Udru and I almost afraid I won't even have the time. Minya time. I won't have the time.
When you're crazy show, no, I can improve him now. What I say, who can take it? Now, I can ship no two.
Right.
It is our GM to Ghana man time no. And you're tomorrow.
Right.
Eastern time.
Yes. Sa pepe.
Corporate Mami Pacho, Capital maybe there be.
Na papa we here funny we won't even have the time. Maybe I'll be somewhere crampo. It will be after the show is here. Pamocho Momo say Mobe call Namakako Tomo ticket and be part of this a lifetime experience. It's all I say. Now what I read in a couple.
You know, you win the photo for Akabe 3 seconds. You know, one year in the photo.
No way in the photo.
New Mraban.
New okay.
15 seconds, but near you.
Okay. Krom Aye demonstration. Yet ha. In KB. I mean, when they would you want, I'll let you take this part.
Wait there, my mama background kaka. Sabe to media. Mama background kaka. Na Ghana sabo muni. Aso share this year anko ya mayokra. Say it started 2019 na economy no was one of the best in Africa. But near IMF and Yaba. Intino the started say the IMF for Jai Mudi. The Brobosia, Neda Hukru. And part, the Brobosia, Massisia, Brobosia, Massino. The Codebosia Kraman for saying, the Mamukra Muntimintia, the Bedama Mudio. Tigana for Moses saying, Tokwa, wait the same. It's probably break on Mubum. The Kanko a political parties no more opposition. Omunina, PNC, NDC, PPP, Obia, can who on Baby demonstration. And on demonstration. Now, demonstration, no, I'm saying 2 days, 48 hours non stop. I'm going to call now, I'm going to call my police force. Now, police force have a bay, 48 hours non stop. Now, you're calling me a hint. You're one here, I'm baying from a demonstration. 48 hours non stop. You're very day. Yes, Rema, 48 hours in there. You're cutting bit minimum protection near one. So, Mukaya, no Mutias, okay, in Chumune. Moba 8 to 10. Now, the next day, Masamba 8 to 10. Kakanka cry and the 2 Mr. No. 10 or not the answer. It says tourists are very asset. What I say, Nancy and Nigeria for some moon you see what sorry or no.
I know, right?
Busini be boom with an AK-47, like I said. Who's from my auntie, and I don't know. The cat a bit on protection for near day. Near boy. It's in a tintin that Omokaya could see 8 and around part 12 to enumerate 8.
Okay.
And the first demonstration quality control letter. What your coin out be fast. It's your much drew on Ghana there's own baby they are demonstration started or brass sport circle. Hey, then the German what's a Ghana demonstration? Then you'll be Anna demonstrating about
Germany.
50%. I'm need the dog be clear no abe.
I bet them be.
Jamana have a boss now. O ma said that. On by police was you find out no more discuss here. Upon second thought, fine. Yeah, my mom fast. It's yes, your mom new crime be able to me fast. What the bit mom protection. And I could put this. Henny ha. You probably no more can win. I have a bit share win and I'm married my point. There be any sadia. Yes, you have a mom new crime. The police was a new crime, so much. Indeed, police for crime. Crime no more discuss it the first time. Any new crime in our mass. Indeed, sadia. Circle one you be genum. Near boy and you near my speeches. The police was anyhow. He didn't plan for circle because crime now, my demand microphone. I'm the police were didn't swag. Could see the end.
Okay.
We can't give you that protection. Yeah, promise him.
Okay. So so by policemen or whatever the security people forces that they were given. North. The people went to the south or the east.
No, say almost from circle to Akramo. So now police for the station police for Kakra or circle Kakra in between na Kakra or Akramo. So into your wife say oh my chair not just say Kakra or circle and number so much. Yes, also they have to employ more logistics to bring more policemen to the circle. And now demonstrators say why no more decide you can say you call Martin Luther King Road na yefa.
Right.
You be start here most of my yefa ho.
And just say mom dito.
Avenue. Ya mom dito. Into mom penny. And the side of mom be o me ye no ho a na ko fa asem ba. So must start here class of mama to must start more speech.
Okay.
For the start to say omo de omo shield no e piapia omo. Yes, say free you obi akoto tear gas to full and no kati.
Oh my goodness.
What's that? Go be so more demonstration, you know. Omo ben na omo pie and says kati be pie.
No, we think omo di enjinam. Omo di enjinam.
They say abo pa. They say we need. Sure. To abo police for no. Be brain me yas the police for maybe. They say me play video ni bi na.
Yeah, what videos ni dia yen share kakra. Oh my goodness.
Police for maybe omo de emfan say de omo ba senka. Omo hwehwehwehwe omo police for me tight.
Omo skin tight.
Omo skin tight. Yaran ka tese omo na mu na tese ka de mu na e fine. Ye to abo tese omo nkura shield, omo nkura helmet kro omo shield. Oh, it's no more. You know. That was day one.
I know, they say it's a Krom Aye, but what was the purpose for the demonstration? What was the purpose, though? And was anything achieved?
Demonstration, you can never tell
28 minutes
if anything
after
will be achieved by the
but video. But I think it's a video neighbor. Okay.
Video no actually. Now, question me and Sama because
demonstration. Okay. The other may catch also say can they say producer the video no at forum.
WhatsApp group.
Yeah, or there are two forum no more. I think a video per se bono. Into the video producer wants him patch hair.
And the producer can become clear way. Producer. Demonstrations on what near a demonstration and Kasano doesn't really bring a change.
Okay.
What it does, and it sets up set up the ball rolling for a change. It will show independence in the crowd, Ghana independence in the crowd. And probably na call the move. So what is so probably na call the moon na you push it to them. Then I started the whole independence movement. It's demonstration itself normally sometimes the aim of the demonstration they don't achieve.
Okay.
Kumifra could say na VAT na eba. Mukoye kumifra demonstration. And you from demonstration that stop pay VAT, but it set the ball rolling.
Okay.
We are yet to see what this demonstration because now we are going to take a
Stand Krom Aye. Now, this demonstration landed in court because the police sought to stop the group from going according to the timelines and the routes they had originally intended to. We'll find out on this edition of the City Newsroom how this demonstration will go. It's past the 11 a.m. and protesters are still massing up here at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle. Now, organizers say that despite a high court's decision for the protests to be held or be done between the hours of 8 a.m. and 4 p.m., it's 11 a.m. and protesters are still here at the Kwame Nkrumah Circle because according to the organizers, they have filed for a stay of execution. Let's find out from some others what the situation is for them and then why they are here.
I am here to demonstrate to the whole world that Nana Akufo-Addo and his government have not communicated to we the Ghanaians that if he become a president, he's going to bath in the sky. I am here to demonstrate to the whole world wherever he is going to borrow money that when Nana Akufo-Addo was coming, he was able to tell us that he's not coming to appoint a family and friends government. I am here to demonstrate to the whole world that Nana Akufo-Addo did not tell us that he's coming to appoint a minister that will be hanging somewhere, will be taking salary. That is Abdul Safo.
The number of unemployed people that are in this country scares me. So I am here to lend support and also throw my weight to the organizers. Just in March, I led a similar exercise. And our demands are very same. The only difference between our demands in March and today is that we did not add the grabbing of state lands. And that is why I'm here to fully endorse the actions of Arise Ghana.
I used to fill my tank with 430 Ghana cedis on the 5th of December 2020. Today, I am filling that same tank with 1,300 Ghana cedis, more than 3 times the increase. I buy fuel, I pay electricity bill, I pay water bills, and I know what is happening as an ordinary Ghanaian.
Now, although the protest itself is yet to start, we see some men trying to make a procession down the road up towards Akwaje, towards the NS Chemist area. But once you get to the overhead, where the overhead bridge is, the police has mounted a human barricade. And so there's some, discussions ongoing as to whether or not this group of men will be allowed to go through the human barricade mounted by the police or not.
We haven't started yet. Unless you kill all of us.
Gathering in it now. Initially, on planet on passing, there was a police barricade there. It's a unibeto muna say, I mean, forward in a can say, you do baby. A unibeto muna say, I don't talk.
It's almost to say tear gas. They are suspecting or speculating that it was a policeman that did that.
I almost say there was a policeman that did that. But police forces also say,
okay,
the demonstration is supposed to be a match. You're going somewhere.
Right.
This is not where you told us, say, demonstration. So move along. But no matter
Right.
what amount a Yiba speeches there, it has to be dispersed. And I remember what.
Right. Because they did not say they were going to mount a stage to make a speech and all of that, right? They saying
No.
it was a march. Okay, a march on
Yeah, they were
right?
marching to, I think they were marching to somewhere close to the Jubilee House.
Okay.
That's where they are going to make their speeches. For all you know, the police for the crowd, the kind, I'm a police for who go up to air train. So now we see there be uncle, you better know here about demonstrators. You know what? Why I no decided say you know agree to be fast. Muslim me fast. So I am baby. If you ask about me to.
Yeah, Kwame, sorry, not me. No, okay. And you say one thing and then you go and you do another. And then you turn around and you're blaming the police. It could have been, I mean, I'm not justifying anything, but it could have been anybody. It could have been, what if say a year and demonstrators never not told tear gas in
It could have been everything, but I think at this point, me personally, I blame both of them.
Okay.
Ghana police and then Kwano Maya Sadi. For the past 30 years, okay, demonstration. Na only omo na mo kama. On the day of the demonstration, kwanya mo planet some pass from to yama mo pass. Time I'm going some be end demonstration come to we cry say upon yep, some phone 2 hours earlier. So
okay, so you feel said they are not keeping to their words when they promise something that they don't come through for them, so they felt say they had to do something, because if you say your yes should be your yes and your no should be your no.
Exactly. So that was day one. It became, there are some videos we can't even show over here. So people were really hurt. So be any cry, the chawa or police will be trimmer pipe. It was very horrendous. But on the
I know I saw some of them. I saw Bihu Papebi and it was really uncalled for.
Yeah. But on the second day, when they allowed the demonstrators to go on the route they agreed on, there wasn't even a news. Nothing happened. It was just peaceful.
Okay.
So it comes to tell, say.
So you feel said the route started because the route they were given was changed, and that's how everything became chaotic.
And almost instead of them to say the money per se. So much change the coin. Ghana police for why demonstration Ghana be only more than that. Let's go on this demonstration. Now you know I'm trying to say china day. Coin na you kind no. Mama ya paswa ebe But for you to say and yes you hear any big demonstration. They didn't plan for that.
Right.
And the cover tear gas now born now it was so bad. Now I am organizing demonstration. I am a catcher who organizing demonstration. I'm out for pra. Next time from
yeah, and you see, and this demonstration was led by who? It was led by?
It was led by Osha Akamba, PNC for Akamba now, organizer, but NDC for a while to say they are there against government beer. Massive.
Okay, so let me ask this question and generate me, like I said, Mrs. Ghana, MPP, NDC, and I'm sick and tired of both of them. So in all of this, and like Obiaba, they'll make all the promises, and when they come where MPP 40 or Muye they say let NDC come and see, it's going to be the same garbage. The same garbage they are going to the same garbage they are going to produce for the people. The same garbage. And I mean, what is the but let omu esi omu demonstration and this anima no. Emu fine Emma was there.
And it's going to be very hard to answer. But
you see my point exactly. So are you trying to tell me, for me, I feel said they are just instigating Enema? Yes, or mining wiring. And yen nena emu beye di emu Ghana pass Ghana di eti retire have never retire more. You understand? You are instigating the youth, you are instigating the people to go and fight, and you have your family sitting at home comfortably. And Musu you have security protecting you, and you're putting the ordinary citizen in danger. And see, what are you demonstrating? I might be ignorant. I want you guys to educate me and give me knowledge about this whole thing. You understand? Because if NDC comes to power, the MPP will do the same crap. They will take ordinary citizens and go, we are going to protest, we are going to demonstrate, we are going to do this, we are going to do this, and jeopardizing an ordinary Ghanaian citizen. When in actual fact, most of the time,
that's true. I think, I am pro demonstration because when we started, we could demo first. It was for the solo Cuba. Later, it was for the cause. but later in life, it became for the cause. Demonstrations are very, very important in every democracy because government, they will not offer mic.
But does it yield results though? Does it yield results?
It does.
Okay.
Say demonstration, and yes, we are demonstration. Let's say government tax about demonstration now, and they are be track tax. But what it does, it sets the ball rolling. So,
okay.
And I make us say independence. All those said there were people on the ground working on it. It took a demonstration, and people had to be. I think 3 people were shot during that demonstration. And it started the actual fight for in Tubako independence. Bianomu was the statue of the unknown soldier. That was those guys. One of the could be every region. You see those statues. Guys now you shoot your mono. Sergeant Jetine Sango Fono. Omo and the Maya. So demonstration there has been there and I make us a vast say. For Rawlings, that time Rawlings was a dictator. No, I think that time that he was a democratic president. But for him to sit down and rethink, it took a demonstration. Yes, I can opposition radio can find
right.
So normally now demonstrations are very important. But I agree with you on the point said. Demonstration. When we give them the chance, we have to gather again and go on another demonstration on them.
Like you see,
like a cycle.
Like a cycle, it keeps repeating itself, and it's the same. It's like the same thing that repetitively. You keep doing the same thing. It becomes like a broken. My point exactly. You understand? Sometimes when I talk, I'll be back. I say, "Oh, yeah, MPP." I'm not MPP. I don't. No. You see, I don't care about any of them. You understand? Do I have friends that belong to both parties? Yes, but at the end of the day,
we are MPP. We are NDC. It doesn't face me at all.
That is the thing that people say sometimes, Obi, Yanfane say, Kwame Yanfane say, Obi to say, Ken Huasembeba. Untumi Huasembeba. This guy, may his soul rest in peace. You understand what I'm saying? Omasemba, to me, I'm defending an individual. Individual, not me defending. I am not defending the political party, which I really honestly don't care nothing about. So I say, and I'm me defending them. At the same time, if the person is wrong, I'll say they are wrong. And see, if you catch me defending an individual, it does not mean I'm defending a political party. Because to me, enye na MPP besisan, enye na NDC besisan, but they have foot soldiers that are there that are instigating a niema. You see, you don't even sit and think about all the when you're sick or when your wife is pregnant, they go give birth and lay on the floor. Whereas sleeping on a comfortable bed. You understand? When are we going to wake up and who said when are we going to wake up? Most any demonstration bisa say who de solo kupo na mukote mu street or mon block mu street na munchu solo ku no way munchu musoloku. You understand what I'm saying? Na mo be march and papa in any ade hey minister they will call seko and now MCU so whoever no ka seko na mkoko yen wa ba behwe wa 3 times bi we wie wa pe money anwa bi no wa pe 50 Ghana bi no dey apocho and that's it. Whether you're living with a permanent bibi no, nobody cares.
True. But if me, I don't want to create the impression say my Ghana phone call demonstration. Because the way the country is set up now, for an ordinary person like you and I, say Minister B and also be better to say Krom Aye, you know, I mean, if you're having a problem, you can write an email to your senator. And I say, letter come out, senator. And now you can even give your senator's office a call. Got your Krom on and your Juma.
Okay.
The only way they listen to you is through a demonstration. But I think I get your frustration. Say, yani entity to say na yeko demonstration the Krom Aye. Acha 4 to 8 years on beba bemu. This is a signing up before I demonstration the Krom Aye because
and I'm telling you, say, you understand what I'm saying?
By this record now, government, you need to amount for no idea what we say. Now you know the empower the previous government because we thought say now the omoyane and yet Busiana no more Bruno. Now over about 50% of Sika yebe generate to your Krom Aye. Na ye de ye nyoma emfa like ye di ye emfa nya nyoma e de mfa so ba ye hankrofo ya momuko IMF at the 50% to and ye ha omo san tu omo free so kra san omo ye nenye na ye de kofo a omo experience because now some of these people has come from the Kofo administration omo buy they change around the economy. It's a more back. They say no 50%, they say 85% of normal guy generate with Krom Aye. Yet see the tiaka ye di yenum yentimi emfa anye bibia. Eti kwa na ekosoro. And no lady we can or say as a gradually the parties are becoming worse every 4 years. It's 4 years bia no beba no the little worse kakra bi aba. Sa na ekọ yanima ebe kaka na sika ebe generate Krom Aye 100% no. That 100% nya editi aka.
Ye ho aka say bebre. You see and
a typical example is Sri Lanka. To say Sri Lanka go, there's no country called Sri Lanka. Je corruption egu kuro ni say too.
And it looks as if there's a Ghana ye ben ho.
Yeah, ben right now 80% of our revenue is just to pay people and pay our debt.
And that is where my frustration is that you know, one party is blaming the other and the other party is what is the solution? What are you guys doing? In Ghana, can't we make use of what we have? I mean, here.
Me need to do time for the Botswana first or Ghana. Botswana,
Mama Musa na moko baba besia. Nanado no akwaji you can say yes is akwa charter flight to say then whereas you know there are people that are suffering in Ghana. There are people that are sick, need medical attention. There are people that are going through so much hardship. Ghana, we don't even have shelter. We don't even have anything that makes provisions for street kids. Individual based idea so I mean, as a government, I mean, I don't get it. So and you'll be surprised to say, let the current government go. Let the current government go and the next government come and see what will happen. And then another 4 years, another 8 years, it will be the same garbage they'll be producing for us. I mean,
but to say no, let's give the average Ghanaian some like last time I went to Ghana, the average Ghanaian has so matured. They understand what is going on. Ghana ni bi abehia ni akwaketo akra. He knows what's going on thanks to social media and all these things. News travel, they understand. So radio station, local language radio stations, so they are explaining things. First, now talking points. So papa anya lawyer and I say onye onko school, like they don't even listen to political shows because brofon kwane. By saying every Ghanaian knows what's going on in town. Your kodi loan in there, na $200.52 Krausha Ghanaian class 2 student unim how much a kodi loan no baby a kodi no yes here the pay. No, it's a bit check because politicians no o ma dwene da so wo that 80s and 90s no. I feel no more catching up to the people. The people have evolved more than the politicians.
Right.
It's a the crown here, show my I said,
yeah, on to I mean, and I think that because of social media and other things you need to know and school teachings and all of that, I think that like you're saying in Kwalani Bibri, are more knowledgeable about some of these things that is happening in government. Okay. But Kwame, you see, I think my frustration is that it's basically the same thing and it's redundant. And now you think that I'm like, I don't take foul. You understand? You see, these empenyifui, mama ebabruchi, mama babruchi baby schoolie. Whereas there are places in Ghana, they don't even have chairs to sit on to study. Yet, you're letting these politicians use you. So what you say? You're letting them use you. I didn't know you see when building villages, communities. Why? And then MC the next minute was if you have to car. Whereas the money you're supposed to develop your village, you're supposed to develop your roads, you're supposed to develop something and give your community something. Hey, my election time in Yabaka trying to have peace. Ya money and wa any sardines in one near the Kemoka Krawe, good basket near the bed damu. And then the next minute you go, you make all the noise, you vote for them to power, they come and they start doing nonsense. And then again you go and you start doing that again. Like
nonsense, not there.
You see, I mean, like I said, I don't care about any of the political parties. If you catch me defending an individual, they are two separate things. So seriously, because it doesn't make any kind of sense to me. And the policies in we have even forgotten our morals because of politics. But the issue at hand, we are not focusing on it. What the issue is, we are not focusing on it. And I buy this so Jimmy is
it's not our culture. Blah, blah, blah.
No, but does it yield any results? Does it Asuma maybe say insulting them? No. Does it make any difference to them? Would they change? It doesn't change. And no. You see, my thing is that Semahama will fear and then kawope. Nanadu will fear and kawope. You understand what I'm saying? And what Ubetinia Kwakujina also would do with an atom? Ubetina could also would do for patem. Ye penny for atom with you, by a man in PFiano. Atem Didiano, what change has it made? Atem Didiano change, bang.
My mouse scenario say, Ebia, Ono Papa Nema, Umame, if you win your Juma. Once all year Juma cry. Nabusumi Biano, Mukamunina Musica boom, na. Fienioma, Lamodia. In the due time, be pardon watching to say, Muchema. And I'm the Sadia and Yanko Wells Fargo, Yanko Bobos near family try rent, not Kakra Caro, Yan Fatu, and any Fienia. and I'm more room. Now, more than no kusi awa, and I'm koji loan. Muji loan ya na popise cash ya buy dia. Ya, mami koji Bentley bako. Na mo girls be your town. Na mnyo munko party pa no mun say yes. Sika buy home. Sa penny no. How are you going to describe him?
Kwame me share my father back in casa. Let me yeah dear real quick my back when back in casa back in Pacho.
Dr. Marco.
Yo, Kwame, sorry, make sure I'm going to be a sinting that the men. But you see, demonstration now, no, me taking a say, about demonstrations. I said one more on crime where you route or fan one more on crime one yet. Just let them do it. And let's say we are a walk call building anymore. Never ask them. So one call Flagstaff House was there. Jubilee House, they are met but so what for one and so one more and yet if this party were not last NDC was not the same thing. And why are then over here? At the end of the day, no more at the end of the day, what quite then ABC. Now the back anyway no say more would you know at the end of the day, as I said, go yes, Adi, who could pay you mamma, be papa, or be the mamma, or could pay you mamma. Papa, I was born in NDC pope will win it for more basa. Oh, one man if you. What say we the same thing with MPP. You want call for MPP for your demonstration was would try. MPP bas 1 year, and that's option adoye. Ogbeki AEB, which is very, very valid. I say MPP, what be also Dima Bapa, only position meow. Only position. Just imagine, say, we are Kwasha Baby, would you cheat now? Kupra, then obey a woman.
My point exactly.
Yes,
my point.
Walk for mobile, walk for way, walk.
Because and maybe say, maybe I will say I won't say so. Instigate this, instigate this demonstration. One family member bang and a wall. They are using an average Ghanaian.
Yes.
To do their dirty work, and the Ghanaians are not waking up. That is where my problem is. You end with something permanently.
What's it?
Me say, one more they themselves were there. I don't want
listen,
to discourage anybody.
No. Kwame, I'm not against demonstration or whatever it is now. If you're doing a demonstration, make it a point, include your family members because you understand what I'm saying?
Now, how do you know some family members, Amma?
Oh, please. Let me tell you something. If these people's family members were there, they will make it a point to announce it. So, look, my wife is even here with me. My daughter is here. My son is here. You forget these people. They will make it a point and mention them. You know how these politicians, they talk and they run their mouth and all. They will make it a point and say, "Oh, my wife is here. My wife is." They will make it a point and announce that.
But I mean, I'll be a hypocrite to say the movie and code the movie because my code the movie.
I'm not.
One call 1 year the mono. Police for no papa say want to do sometimes. Munja 1 year, so what say idea? I understand it.
Exactly.
Well, so one say idea Munja one because and okay, you let my vote count. The same thing happened. The people got injured and all that stuff. Inti looking what NDC was what MPP was what at the end of the day, then anyway, anyway,
independence prior the money.
No, I'm not against it. But what I'm saying is that police one kind of 1 year. Police one 1 year the mono. Why the more warrior and a crap? I am a near maybe brass because Bufuno at the end of the day the anger will go down, right?
To add on your point, and allow more far more route to the PLC.
But also Aban was so open so sana na Abem were unpopular. Yeah, that be it. Exactly. But at the end of anyway, before now I drink a crack. And you make to make a 5.
All right. Thank you for coming.
Maybe I'm a bit for malaria. Do kakra.
No, about to Fred. All right, but you see, Kwame. I mean, I'm not saying
scenario beyond.
Man, Patrol.
We are cramp and say you're 15 years old. No, my men of community. You know, I'm here. No bomb McDonald's kakra. Or 200 a month. They all the best supported.
Right.
And I'm watching now. Yes, see, they are watching now. Mortgage crown, I can't be a bed. Into the past 3 months, be on. Before I be that name Mama being a promotion. Now, you sense here that them. Yanko Wells Fargo, na Yanko Bobosen. Na yan fam metia the last 3 mortgages. And a be free kakra. Yes, you are gather kakra. And I'm here and I'm Mukoje. Tumuji na popi.
Why do I put so wedding kwasem?
Scalaba popi me na me head of the family. It's more for doing man. The more Bentley be power downtown Virginia. Bentley no.
Now stop right there. Come stop right there. Hey, Oliver can say, "Na kwe Virginia na."
So,
na kwe Virginia na.
What about my papa and say, "Na kwe Virginia." So, you know, Ghana for
you see.
Omudi atem. And I say, almost sorry, I know Omudi atem. What they back to back NDC people from 92 to now. Damn, your woman soon said me I called the more any piper you. Or Jimbo Siana or the Baba Yakrakuma. How many times they are called Jimbo Siana here?
My point. I mean, this is what I'm saying. They are not thinking about an average Ghanaian. So as someone main cast a demonstration, but protest.
The money they say you're free or crime, make a temna now can.
Temno. I mean, and I mean, Mateo, can I say? But the point is that say mudia temna. Has it changed anything? Mudi atemi when you Africa almost akobo besin bi mana.
Atemo in change issue. Atem eminya say ye come na show. Register on you be or say me come na show. So atem there you say atem ye diku atem tare ho ade atekro bi hu say uni di atem.
You understand what I'm saying? And Omodani Ojanfunu, one more skin. You see, that is the part that you are not understanding. When we get the whole of say politicians, they just don't care. They've developed a tough skin and they will do what they want to do anyways. You understand? Now they will see kakra when you know what the data. Now they be atem. What is the logic behind?
For mental health, the mean bio matem be na your hunto na. Akoyo wo New York girlfriend say. Akoyo ye bi.
Yeah, they say Brownie.
Ni kwa be ye dey we ase.
Oh, we are feeling ding. Akoyo intro bebrebe.
O see that. Wow. Look at that.
Hey, Chini Jonas.
So,
Kwame, you see,
so for his mental insanity.
Okay. But you see, that is the thing. I say, I think I have videos and I see and I me delete it. There is some parts in this America here. Who do what? Who be say say it's we are so American who be ana. Even Carolina where we Martin say it's either south or north or say for baby so who to me who some punch in Anam street kwan. You see you you know, me dear me no me feel say Atim Didi is not going to do anything. It's not going to change. They will not change today nor change tomorrow. It's going to be the whole or the same garbage that they will be producing at, being it NDC, MPP, CPP, QPP, HDD, whatever political party that comes to power. You understand? They will make all the promises.
Mami, 1 minute, I mean, can't you cook as any tree so? Right.
Ade.
What you both north and south near punching up.
Ebam. You see? Ain't you know? Hey, enya afe no mbeja guess me. Enya afe no mbeja kasa kese to. Enya afe, some of the things that they are doing, no, they are not going to stop. You understand?
The logic of say, Okwanya say. Now what can far didn't say? Okwanya say pow. The man say, me ko toka kese pa.
Boozing one.
Boozing one and shock observers need to know.
Na utuguti aso after adu boom boom na pollute air no.
No. That mitia tan a bomb no ma mamre. Obi say no, where ye the boomai.
My point exactly, and that is why I'm saying, say, these politicians are not going to change. You can say yes, you're going to vote out NDC, MPP. Yes, vote them out, let them go, and let NDC come. My brother, my sister, is going to be the same nonsensical garbage that you're going to produce. The same thing that you're going to give. The previous government is the same thing that you're going to be, if not even worse. So what you say?
We are doing the West bending. Say we can only do better. Hey.
Mommy.
Anyway, yeah, I think we are beating a dead horse here.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have but what koye demonstration we pra. Onipa okwa could di animu amokoye.
Demonstration, okay, I think it's a police form. It's about time.
Tear gas. And I make us a tear gas. It could be say, I mean, I'm not defending the Ghana police. And I don't even want to
defend Ghana police. They now defending us. That they not mess up your job, right? Sure.
Man.
Hey, June India for Ghana police. Omoana beto. Me sure say akwabi no akoribi. Omoka say lift your shield up now on your time, you know, canister.
Your time tear gas out there so two.
Just say they now mabe kono kra. IGP himself came down. A boy assembly. It says 2 school students. No catching demonstration. And I'm going to you could feel near Roy and Tadia. It's the same group we are. Mopia ko ye gidigidi bia. Na asem abia betchen na ye na ye wo pepes in Ghana police in Ghana police in ya. Me pese metive bia. Tim de mokwa munye di mundi o machi peacefully. Aye bida nye se ye bida. March ya a demonstration peacefully obi empra no much kofosi ko omuduru alom koto
dumb down say oh ma me baby what somewhere why I mean yeah we're going to be on the road, you are not, you're going to be in the air conditioning, you're going to tell us what to do, we will do what we want to do.
Ometu obi kra obi wo the munuma wa de girl no here na hi ta kra de amet I will pepper him.
Yeah, in Ethiopia. My
demonstrations there, me, I'm for it every time because me, I'll be a hypocrite. Say, me say F cube. Someone will change Ghana. Yeah, be F cube no crown. Me Harisoya demonstration. Me debate 10. Kobe. Me demo there. Me kwa the money process. Then the man take. Say bunch in first moment I'll confess it was for the solo Kuba. Later no, it was for the course. So for the culture.
Okay.
To the mode I'll be a hypocrite. Niggas who see an take as a movie and could do my own video because imagine.
Oh, makes me grab a bow. What power? Makes me why could be a quack for you this. Where this would did a pictures and answer with video before they about her. The same person talking against the same person talking against the man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The internet doesn't lie. The internet doesn't like. That's the thing. And internet, they be America say, Charlie. The things that we do right now, we should be careful because it will go against us. It will go and affect us in the long run. In Charlie, and you're careful. You know, like. Remember.
One time.
Remember simple cry.
The more dear.
Yeah, it's really sad where things are going. I mean, and when they're saying, say, Krom Aye, Charlie Kwame Hasi, so how why they say,
well, okay, Okogana pa no $200. Me cook on at me kwame ko shesunya ni cook on na those days $300 how to boil for a week. Nyane could $500. And they call a 18 Zongole no cost of San Abenya technology amount on Abenya 9. If we are still the free Sunyane town to be which is just about 15 minutes to Canary to the cycle.
Hey,
me say, if we Ghana, me not what Sunyane baby, I bet chat taxi I could be a 2 cities. We do
really?
Oh yeah. 2011. Baby, I bet chat taxi I could be 2 cities.
2 cities.
They say what taxi? A starting free 25 cities. So imagine it is a boy Ghana no put this command so no cat is first time in Tiasia. Kogana na Accra there, Mamma Accra, ne South Coast one. Accra could start crowding Monoma board and then no. Forget about it.
No, if you don't know, forget about it. And I think that's the reason why it hasn't even pushed me to go to Ghana. Wow.
Petrol ne. Petrol no. Talk to said it's top 500 Ghana. It's me feeling F150. Can you imagine say you was school I think 50 Ghana 50 Ghana and need to your school fees, right? You say no 500 Ghana no it me feel car.
Wow.
It's more thing. So and Osha.
But I mean I feel sad. But
because unim say to see almost kenke 5 cities no. Oh, okay. So now kenke 5 cities. But because of transportation, omudi e broni baba be do Accra. 1 ton of 5 cities now, won't make of a broni. So a petrol no na increase cost of living.
All right.
Because abroad there, Russia, Russia, Ukraine, free. And COVID so and bro. But
baby, and you know, and then that reminds me, but one family car see what
me car may $47. Was working from home and that room.
Yeah,
no, I think me probably go catcher. And see, I'm a copper came a can and coin am there. A brand to pack me
that guy.
Me bought Tetris. Now I'm take click because share $67.
$30
more.
Is it an SUV?
SUV.
Thank you. Messi, and look at me, I got rid of my SUV. And look at I got rid of. Now, Messi Kwame, you can't say me car me use it, and I think say, I mean, it hasn't been that long. Me call Philip tank, I paid, I think say was it 52 or 42? I'm not sure. And then kwa me see me kwako fill me tank. Kwame, me do one me yi 70 ma gan me see o we dey by all means e bi beka. We me say tank na nyama.
Enyama na
Tank
just
na
a 67 na. And yet $3 away now. You're not the SU.
Just say me can SUV po bi say kwa me cross saloon car. So and I'm like so the hardship is everywhere. Maybe Ghana is harder than it is here. No? But hardship was it? Charlie says, grocery store. Something that you could have easily bought with $100. Kwame, no, you can't. Unya. Share.
And but unim the differences, the how much we paid here.
Okay.
Say Ghana, by day no normal day. By day to say 12 cedis a day. Into Oya Juma 8 hours krana. We're talking about less than 1 cedi an hour. No, 1 cedi by 50 pesos an hour. Hasono, the lowest you can pay someone in the state of North Carolina, I think it's $12 an hour.
Oh, this is minimum wage. I want to raise it because some would they raise it every like baby 50,
most
15.
places here $15.
Okay.
In South Carolina, that's how I mean, Bush na you know
Bush now.
Bush na and my shadow no choose no can America say $15. If you want say $15 an hour. So no by day no $150. Ghana no by day no 12 cedis.
Wow.
12 cedis is a little under $2.
Damn.
It is a rate now, the 2 year new man. Yeah, the rate now for to Ghana new mama. That agreement
We're not being fair.
Yes, exactly. So the average Ghanaian me got 2 akwebi Ghana doctor. Shout out to doctor. Small man be me crab me so watching. Okay, I'll start am year do matela my job. The do money in our see man like hard labor. Because see on take papa we say me because say be man the one answer win the deal. Because you're going to break down or zero body fat.
Wow.
So it obisano Ocean now make his argument and say, oh, America the gas here $4 in Ghana, gas here $3 and you be America for $1. But your doctor and you know the average person you are. So that's the difference. If you use this argument now, I don't want to get it. By Ghana, no, we can salvage it. Because Ghana can stop importing food, period. Because local
I don't know. I mean,
Abrafo na aka some import here. Because of here cheese from France kakra. Cheese from England kakra. No, beef from Argentina. So that's it. Now, Wagyu beef from Japan. No, I could steakhouse on Apako. You took us more import. I have a chocolate from Belgium. I Ghana wrong. Massa. Yeah, no man almost importing a crown. You do a Krom Aye importing. Chicken. It took us a man importing your man. And that will save our currency. And that will reduce the price of fuel. But Bram paying fuel bino. Omunyo musika free importing these things. It's a government in a minute.
Right.
Now you see, on next election, a penny is not coming from us.
They are holding them by the balls. Like
They are holding them by the ball. But, with the punk, with the pliers.
Anyway, let's move on from that depressing Ghanaian racing. I mean, it's so depressing that sometimes when you think about it, you be like, oh, yeah, it's hard. I hope say Enema ebe get better. Yet to kremu na yet say Yachi R. Kelly, and he's been slapped with a few charges. Some of them previously he was acquitted of it, and then Omujano no Corny baby. I think it's a couple of years ago, was it a year or two ago, or 3 years ago. And yes, I say on my indictment, like he's been charged with charges being or my charging it to court. Then he wanted them to grant him bail, but his bail was denied. And they started proceedings about case and any other. I don't know how many charges that was filed against him, but he was found guilty. You're finding him guilty, sentencing 30 years. And I think most of any money charges dealing with underage girls, rape, sexual assault, whatever charges in the DM say, baby, they say assembly be ho crampo na aje yimu bi yensem. Kwame say Kwame eyi ni hu kakra na me ne Kwame pe na eyi show no. It's like me asem no. Just say even from the initial stages na maboto kakra, and after watching a few year documentary be na show it was on Netflix actually, but not almost show Lifetime, and a few of the victims came normal kasa let's say and semi DSC be Kwame Jaya no any feelings when
me guest artist by internet.
okay.
Also I the movie na officer.
Oh, person butcher and man. Ain't I mean, I watched some of the videos, documentaries, and I watched a few, and honestly, I was saddened by it. But I mean, I don't even know what to say or what to think anymore. Remember, Kwame, do you think sentencing now with the no, it was fair? And have you followed the stories up until this point? Have you followed the stories up until this point?
I followed the story, but I refuse to watch the documentary. Because Krom Aye say you pewanyawa and the documentary found.
Right.
I don't remember the documentary no. We had them with before. But I'll tell you 30 years in there. Say and Crown almost me underage, I don't know whether that was proven anywhere.
That's another thing. I think say more or less like hearsay or family members saying, whatever it is, And I think said the court or the jury was using the family members' word against or no. And I think said they use Aaliyah's case. I think some baseline was Aaliyah.
And in case back in the court, dismissed it. I think that girl was also about 15. But that case, it was dismissed, right?
Right.
Aaliyah, I think it was a state that with the consent of the parents, she could marry at that age. Although say to most of us, it looks immoral. If you have a girl, you know, say a crowd with the 15 there, paying to say R. Kelly. That's kind of Intimate say enka ne bone no tuni aketua ne 30 years na enka media enka kra no we involved with them near susa pa say ne muka susa dia aboni bi ani.
Okay.
But how they went about it, na say chinchina whether he's guilty or not.
We have to make a statement. It's more like it was more or less like a statement in the eye of the public, like the eyes of the public. He's guilty.
Show them say
you have to,
Madam Rebecca quite biaso.
Whether hook or crook or whatever they say.
Yes, guys too. So and one but Charlie me pay total didn't create there. Like underage there, you don't tune for life, but how they went about this particular one, no, I say first of all, they have to and so must send media no first.
It's more or less like publicly shame him, and belittle him. Like it's like we are lifting you from you're on the pedestal and we're bringing you all the way down to the bottom.
Exactly, and it's ambush interview or ambushing with our interview, or overreactive or interview, like they used the scenario in here, he was unstable. Like, we and basa now, if you follow more Krom Aye, our more famous James Brown, Michael Jackson, and when Mike Tyson, all of them, that's how they bring them down.
Yeah.
First of all, we have no many cases. We should have to call media, TV, so me sell photo.
Right.
That's
and I think that they will use your weakness somehow to corner you in an interview or in a position where you will let loose. Like you'll be like, okay, they'll break you down.
Exactly. And the way I'm say, what can I sell media, social media, any TV, traditional media, we are. Na abo bi adwum say onye it never to be you deserve it. And that's how they go about it. They did it to James Brown, Michael Jackson up to now they have improved the thing.
Not a thing. Even in his death, they have not a thing.
Yeah, they have improved the thing. But just because so first they can't say this in Wakwesi Wakoto Beatles album. He was a friend to them. He should have done. They can't say why. Just if any, everybody say he had this coming anyway.
Right. Right.
Yeah, we understand. And but I'll tell you no. Utie other musicians on your my age to say Jay-Z. In the mid 2000s, only Jay-Z a type, but they even did an album together. I think say Nemo Muntem Omuyaka. For no apparent reason. The rumors around that time, they say Jay-Z, who now what was going on between Ononi and Aliyah. Is it thought say Aliyah Nusa?
Oh, okay.
Okay, bina akwane teteba.
Oh.
And on in terms say, it no in particular. There've been rumors from Tetekra and San Nancy Assembly say. So into Kranama, like we are only a year Juma Krana or Kambia no you. It's a bass and one said Michael Jackson still uncle for defending, but on one bass I have to be action because not why your man abros.
I'm right.
Nancy, yeah, someone in back match. Yeah, back match and that was a low blow. I take it back. Yeah. Nancy Aklauka and Krammy Nubi. They were of age there, but I think they were in their house, not almost parents, and they say they want the kids back. I think they were over 18, but still, some more problem money back or no more train. So then.
I'll tell you because the kids were living with us.
Yeah. They were living with me.
But the thing about it is that lifetime, unless say be a minna, if my memory serves me right, some of these children were living with R. Kelly or they were on the road with him or having whatever it is with him with the consent of the parents.
Of the parents, yeah.
So even
this particular American crime, their parents were the people that contacted him first.
Okay.
So man was talent so that he trained. I mean, when it comes to R&B, R. Kelly is the best. Period.
Yeah, he's the king of R&B. I mean, there's no doubt, like king of R&B, and you know.
So they brought them there, but when the parents start complaining, said, "Do tell me come some now or say now they don't want it anymore. You just get rid of them. Having this history behind you.
Right.
You just won't call me and pass him there. But he actually fought with the parents.
Okay. But could it also be say maybe there was an agreement or there was some clause somewhere that maybe they were supposed to be there for X amount of years, or there was a reason why maybe he was fighting the family?
Yeah, I'm sure he had something like that he was, clinging on. But if a parent says, I want my kid back, just let it go.
Right, but you do. I know. I understand that perfectly, and as a parent, I would do the same. But if your child is over the age of 18, they are of age of consent. They can consent to everything, even though you probably send them there, and then whatever it is. If your child says, "No, I don't want to come back," there is nothing you can do about it.
That's true.
You understand? Because by rights, by law, they are legally capable of making their own decisions.
It's true. But if you law media, me sure say start seven not only for. Me sure say the lawyer squad might have advised him say, only for. But sometimes we have to use common sense.
Of course.
Wow, bon. Not how could you go back?
Yeah.
Oh, I said, no, right from the beginning, I'm up for canning kakaka. I said, we see.
Right. And you're right. I think say the first one that he was taking to court. Now I think that should have been the wake up call for him.
Exactly.
That should have been the wake up call for him and be like, Adi Ebu Boba. Minim se wa share the documentary. So once you share, I mean, I'm just asking myself, and I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, about time, but do you think, we share that do you guys feel or think, the documentary was overly exaggerated, kakrebi?
Oh, documentary, it was a smear campaign.
Okay.
Kuma, this is how we get people. To be at the none of you here, the documentary. A smear campaign. Now, a documentary can even document my documentary. Abema Obronsama Asamara Dachi Yankofo.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Yeah. So one-sided. Unkwa na our story. There's no opposition. Even if you want some opposition, you choose the opposition. So, someone will say, "Ebi a capito de oka untiai." Na capito abebo me bosia. Na mediaka de zebia next year no metia. Na ochine ya makon wo say me anam ka say next year the family man.
No way nyama wa.
Documentary. My documentary say capito cry the ucha de bisekia. Now the mic na me kia. Me crowd me cover That's what documentaries actually are. Me crowd me cover 2 years no try me receipt me. The issue say menene castle betuan next year no, it doesn't even come in again. What people are going to leave after watching the documentary is a capital the neka utia. That documentary there. Documentary there, ultimate documentary Kala Bron Sama Sama. It's a documentary there. Be a chira. But minimum there from all that we are hearing and okra 30 years in okra I say I found the way. Because ultimate change amount for my enko shefi now do so good be so near the other. So I say abra water closer to do so good for so now we be sure near the other. But 30 years in there. 30 years there woman life cry. Thank you. Because I'll tell you right now, we did 50 something on that. Yeah, asked the payout kaka.
There because me sorry. And me problem in an say, or what I'm thinking is say, do you think say the people around him didn't do? I mean, weren't loyal to him, as in they have betrayed him or turned their backs against.
I know there. One say when you feel nobody want to touch you.
Okay.
And it is very, very natural. You see, you used to carry bonus and don't be Peter told him nothing. This nigga, no.
No, I don't know him nowhere.
Never seen that nigga nowhere. Who? Jesus who? So sanity. Say I tell me now put on for pet. Betrayal there to come from everywhere.
Okay, everybody would turn their backs on you.
My baby could be lean so okay. I'm watching the first one. Oh yeah. I'm watching the first one. So one of his fans.
Okay.
Maybe I think we see Atlanta home baby.
Okay.
No could be lean. And no one them just 2 man go mami so. Did that tema. The next time no. We are what to say. She's not even going to get near him.
Right, at all. But you know, there are diehard fans that people that no matter what, they will stick by you though. There are people like that will stick by you. Yeah. But me, I feel sad the people around him did not do justice or they weren't fair to him. I mean, like you're saying, say if he actually did the crime, he deserves the time. But all these things that is being said and all of that, you know, a hearsay, word of mouth, and it hasn't been proven. Unless the ones that video. I think the first one they said say there is nothing in the video that states to say a girl who was underage or it was even R. Kelly that was in the video. You understand? And you know, I don't know. I don't know. So now let me ask this. So also say what no. And is it the fact say because I think I read somewhere or I watched somewhere say he was molested as a child and he has dyslexia or something like that. Mentally he's slow kakra and TBN affected him and his animal.
Slowly there slowly I'm telling so bomb like he can't even
like he has dyslexia or something like that. Like he can't read and write or something like that. Yeah.
But anyway, and then I've heard about it. So he's slow when he like even in your no crown, he doesn't write them. He just sings them. It's that one I knew about that by being molested. Maintained that, but most people are more into such things. You know, they were molested themselves.
Okay.
Any kind of help. How and at some point they feel it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I heard Sam say the father left and it's been a while. I saw me say or what I remember from the videos, I think say he was either molested by an uncle or mommy boyfriend or somebody. Yeah, and you know, it went on for a while, and I think that nobody believed it or something like that. So, could that be the fact that you know that's what has affected him to that point? Yeah, Emma or yeah.
Me R&B.
Don't worry, my R&B star on your patch.
I don't know. Most people are normally they become monsters. Most of the time, about 80% of the time, might have been victims to monsters when they were kids.
Okay.
And if they don't get help, somehow they create something in their mind in order to live with it, to make it feel say it was okay. it's normal.
Right, and I think I had this a psychology professor, and I asked that question like one time we're sitting, and I asked him, say, what would make a grown man fancy akwala kete to say they want to have anything to do with them? And the explanation they might about what it told me was the fact say akwala die to me and yes so expressive about it and tell people whether it was good, whether it was bad. To me and sre penino ain't akwala die onim she whether say it's good or bad, they don't even have, their brains are not developed enough to be able to tell the difference between any good and any bad. But also so now dream it was done to them, so they feel say it's an okay thing to do to other people.
True, because but come to think of it, the Koyo not as I'm actually the demo, say it's the children.
And yeah, even your politicians, your we have to start looking into them.
To say I could be an interview. Hey, Frank yes,
14. I was like, yo, that is a pedophilia tendency. Like that. That is like, not go so all politicians was at the end. It was in one of the groups, and I'm like,
the party because I can't tell you say get to them. SWAT team.
They are sick in the head, and they are sick in the head, or it's either they are not able to perform well sexually, so they go for these little inexperienced women and do with them. That way they cannot stand anywhere.
They don't know what is good or bad, so
right. They cannot say yes. Wow. I mean,
yeah, but Charlie, I'm not sure documentary be about Afghanistan. Now, crack 12 years old. Yeah, worrying.
Hi.
Being physically and sexually abused near your bone, you the extra violence, Afghanistan. Now, we're journey up for shelter beam. Now you're chasing or hawk. Now they have to run her out of the country to Pakistan. Now, on back now. Papa Penny says 65-year-old man on warrior crown. What complain?
He had the audacity.
12-year-old wife, Ira. It's young.
The audacity.
And I'm saying, oh, rather. I told you, what the Ghana. Now, Mumu, you tax is so funny, sir.
I'm telling you, sometimes on Kwame, if you are a woman, and you have female children, now we should share documentaries be saying, Charlie, a boom. Emma, even if say if you're not married now, you're single woman raising Emma, a boom who cry Emma, like there you have this fear of even allowing any man into your life. With a fear of what you understand, you na papa penimu saying to I mean I
think most of them are power triple, like you said, no, because of a penny and not beer, they can actually discuss through issues,
right?
And they can
compare
notes, no. When you say, oh no, he is no match for any adult. It's in a so beer. So that they can only a bully, so
right,
so that they can bully across 12 years. Then I will count on over.
Yes, and the mommy, he might probably throw me off, but yes, and the mommy, it's just it's sickening.
It's on Netflix.
Okay, I text the name, the mommy, it's sickening.
It's sickening. Me, I have an 8-year-old daughter.
Kwame. You know, some of these things, like I'll Kelly the end, but Kwame TSA, I know was a 12 or 14 or thing. So I'm trying to understand what is the attraction. Right. What is the attraction? Like, what will make you get at me, yo? Ading.
Now, only the Papa Penya or ma. Like, what share a baby girl to pass through all this age managing and all this.
You'll be surprised. Some even do it to their own children.
Right.
Some even do it to their own children. Some of these, and I may say, come on. Sometimes, I have said to myself, say, I need to stop watching these documentaries and these shows.
Oh yeah.
Because it creates the panic at the toe. So no. Emma, what's one hour you mean now? You hey. Like, I mean, Papa, it's really sad. It's really sad how
police was said the United.
And you'll be surprised that by law, no, he said that's his entitlement though.
Oh yeah, the documentary no better that you're just going to get depressed. Mr. Judge Awokrumo. And you broom man, you kum man, you broom man, you kum man. And a journalist maybe say, in Afghanistan, what are they doing right now? So, Taliban, more control. What are you doing to say more problems?
Right.
Because the may more join BBR, more join parliament, or more demonstration, crowd, mumping. It's then I'm more abo almost in a bear or more better. I want to catch it. Judge, maybe any problem with the there's no problem.
God.
Ne bisan zenti adena titi a bisan zenti ma asem so ma ne be report say omukuru bu omo sa wife beating eye culture omo bu omo ankasa na to two blows
Hey.
Ne bisan say o mat on say like a mere complaint because Afghanistan is very like a sipa say mema bro mapa. Or catch and so I am the case in the by my evidence. And I'm menacing the x-rays anyway or no bar promo and say, who be an announce you on Krom Aye. Yes, so the witness. I would who say a bro and then a ban. No, since who say Ubenya or bad judge muma like some more judges go me a ma or move it to me. It's
I expect a crack.
What's so bad and not doing so?
Ha!
I swear to God. Okay, I'll show you the demonstration. I'll show you the documentary. We're so very depressed. What do you cry? Also, they have their brain is too small. Some idiotic
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Say someone here. Oh my God.
Problem? Yeah, or baby and the beam that. Problem, money problem.
I'm already depressed. I haven't watched it and I'm already depressed by you narrating to me because you see, it is just giving some men the power to abuse women. They feel it's okay. So it's just sad and sickening. Say this will at this modern age, you say something like that.
Scot free. Now, Obia, yetimi both 12-year-old wife. One cache. Mommy penny 25 near Boo Beckham. Oh, the Indian secret, oh, the end it never happened. I don't want to come. You to Ghana near City of Muma, no way.
It's oh my God.
But I'll tell you something there. I said, baby, Bruno. then some of my canon.
And they, but in all of this, you know,
I went to know for no. He had it coming.
He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming. But do you think that they have it in? They have it in for all these black artists and footballers and all of that. Do you think they have it in for them?
Oh yeah, eventually when you start being political.
But I don't think he was. I don't think R. Kelly did anything political. Did he? Did he have any political affiliation?
No, but R. Kelly, no. I think say he was a powerful musician for about like 15, 20 years straight.
Non-stop, and like consistently. He came out with album and it was a hit. Yes.
And he was dictating his own pace. Oh, he was more like semi-independent. It's the no pen sure pen or
right.
If you want to come with us, no, this is what I'm going to do. It's he had oh yeah, almost start to so much chasing at it. Now, they will do it non-stop until they put you behind those bars. It's in the other coming. But and they come you as there's no better bodyguard to you than yourself.
Right.
And
wow.
He made so many mistakes. I don't know why you're lucky you had a very good lawyer that you charge you. From one now, soon.
Yeah. But I mean, did he have a different lawyer this time around, or is the same lawyer he used?
But who's the strategy of the bar this time? Johnny Depp lawyer and her friends Camille. Camille crying, I call you OJ Simpson.
So I want to say John Cochrane or someone.
Cochrane. Cochrane man, you crying a buyer and Kenya because they didn't start from the court. If you can see that they started from the media and social media.
Right.
So
court of public opinion.
They can't say public opinion against him. And turn on more court. So
I had to say go ahead. We are
yes, no. The more Asema prosecute wins, the more they get promoted. They don't see you as a human being, you are just collateral damage.
Yeah.
On their way to the top. That's why Obi to me, you guys will be crazy back up at to Krom Aye 15 years.
Yeah, my 15.
Other places, yeah, my uncle baby cry. Baby cry, one me California police in the stop here because I call you not to be ready. Go out with a warning. So I'm trying to be legal. But so it depends on who you meet. This is attorneys now. The more cases, especially if it's a high profile case, the better their career.
Right.
We want them 100 years. I remember one man.
Oh yeah, I remember. Who said, "Oh, yeah," just like you said, collateral damage, and he's just going to do anything just to win the case, and and I think that some of them go and strike a deal with the judges near deal. I think that some of them, some of the cases, even before it gets to trial, not the decision has been made already, but they just put on a show. They just put on a show for the public to know that we are doing something. Whether you're going to be on, and in his case, and I think that he was already guilty on the second time that he came. Not saying we buy, now they have made, they have passed the judgment already. But as to how many years they were going to give him, and then maybe an ammonia setting. And it's really sad. It's really sad. I'm just trying to imagine how.
What's that to say? Law no. Yeah, book started to social Johnny Depp. Social media. They can't brown
the girl was guilty from the onset.
From the word go.
And then she went and put on that dramatic fake cry. that is what I think. That's just what like did it for everybody. Everybody's like, nah. You know, say Lady B traveled all the way from California to come and support Johnny Depp.
Wow.
That's how much support he had, all the way from California to Virginia just to see Johnny Depp win the case. You understand? So the support for him was massive. The support for Johnny Depp was massive.
It wasn't Johnny Depp on trial. It was Captain Sparrow. On trial. Oh, the favorite pirate called trial. They didn't see him as Johnny Depp.
It's just
Captain Some bitch has taken. That's how.
And everybody was like, "Oh, with that fake tears and all of that."
And audio. How can you both allow yourself say you better from a neck when you better record your home call?
Like, it is to say there is no security, there is no privacy, there's no trust in this marriage. It's I think so mummy no nka no mo trust your mum.
Oh, mummy no dey.
No mo trust your mum.
But me and I'm your team John Sparrow. Captain.
They're not a captain. I mean, for the first time in history, a man has won a case against a woman. You know, I think that that's all some of the Americans needed. Some of the men, that's what they needed. Say, for the first time in history, you know, then maybe a winning case against or baby. I mean, R. Kelly, I wish him all the best. I mean, whatever it is, but he said he's 55 years old and he got 30 years. And to just imagine, say, yeah, he's 55 years old and your man is 30 years old. But he 80 something. And I'm
85.
There you go. And you know, just imagine, you know, not just any life in your then him stick out. Why is it mobile? And I learned he was broke. He was broke.
He was broke. So I put them, and the man, because I put them first time, and the man will be for bailing because he can't bail him.
You know, I mean, of all the money, and the one time, I mean, if you
was, almost no money here because all the musicians, they were almost spend this kind, almost this kind the way same way can boom, but they are so
right.
All R. Kelly has to do is go on the road.
Yeah.
But I'm making sure that after call first, I send me baby, you know. I'm making sure say that feel out to me anything that has to do with business. So if
right,
he cannot go on the road. As I said, they can make you poor within some few years, basically.
Oh yeah. And no dear.
Spotify, anyway,
Charlie, and the people around him did not do they all betrayed. I remember I said before he went home one day and he had been robbed. He did a live video. He had been robbed, like practically everything in his house was taken, and he knew who did it. He knew who exactly did it. It was a family member that robbed him blind. Like everything was include TV above one cranny to TV in the call. TV above one cranny to TV in the call. You know, nipa ne monsana nipa ye fucking stop baby, and it's really sad.
Nipa ya body.
Bibinisi enipa o, bibinisi enipa. Chebia na 11 na boni ye bepo ma yemfa matters arising yemfa ntwam real quick na afi yemfa jumedi ni me na jimi for no mu ni henti na ye yeah last week Friday and video bi yet he say Romeo's is about you, but later no nya full video bi ni producer mpacho wo why video ready my why and Yenia Ba Jackie Pia, one of Ghanaian screen goddess, such as why movies are check, you know, things we do for love and yolo money. She's been around for a while. You know, she's done a lot into obviously film bi betom ya Yenia Ba Jackie ifia wasi ni fefefe chese abeto social ni media yi so ene Ghana for kan ye ni praise no mo mbe dem ne so dem no say we total business de no de age enokra enye masem wa build ne ho enti no ye hu fie ya bibia kama eni na enu eni na nsa na yesige bc ono ye friend landlady East Legon landlady ono so akoye se collage o se de of ni mansion to ono so de ne de abede ebe kire nti yemmo sisi yenu aba Jackie de kwame wo wa yemmo yenu aba Jackie de ni wie so ana suppose East Legon landlady de no yabo na afi yedi nkomo nti
landlady de no ba Jackie afi ade de beto hewo YouTube se share na
me pacho ene fato yemfa yenu aba Jackie de Abu. See furniture, see interior.
Hey,
and it took 9 years for her to build this room.
Super. Nice.
Look at furniture. Look at it.
God damn it. After near be.
Producer, when
you second your preman, you know.
Ebam.
We're preman if you fa. Wow, shit. And I pre woman.
I like gay.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Abu.
Kai. I'm not a picture boho. Hey. Oh, my son.
See house.
God damn.
This is what we call luxury. Smooth luxury with touch.
After any abuse, yeah.
Hey.
Allah.
Pressure gay ya tama. Ami, I don't think far.
Pressure really hypertension do number num de akio. Pass move.
Ye benya.
We don't come doctor on am ko di pressure do. Amon hey.
What na me say toilet ne kra no ne kume. What a mansion. Hey. Abu.
Vera.
Thank you. Kuma Wood versus Accra Wood.
Wow.
Damn.
I'm trying to plan it down the power.
It took her 9 years to build that house.
Wow. There's a lot of planning. You can see that the house is coordinated.
Yeah. You can shit in comfortable place and be comfortable and let it flow.
Now toilet are you plug it here? Who do it?
Abu. Share?
Let me top PS5 for decoration. Oh, Carrie, a lot of respect for the lady,
Man.
Wow. Charlie. We did. I'm doing my heart.
I'm telling you, like.
I found it down. Hey.
Hey.
You crash.
Missy. Guest rooms near the know. In the office.
In the office. 7th March.
That's serenity.
Already.
Or was saloon crowd when you feel?
Hey. I'm saying the kitchen nook. Na swimming pool na ebubu.
A lounge place for the pool.
Alright, that's your thing.
Me pacho bomodi akwa rehwe East Legon landlady, just type in Tracy Boachi mansion or whatever pacho. Not producer way. Mr. O.
Hey, agenda voice.
Mr. O. Let's compare. Yes. I think the mansion the YouTube hobby. Do I have the response? She said she's age 31 and she's being compared to somebody she used to watch when she was a child. So I'm trying to figure when you were probably whatever age, and Jackie is not that old than you. Jackie and Trobe pa na sister open trade didn't Chai, I was like a movement. Hey.
So inside Tracy Watches match and the book.
Well, the future baby, the future husband, but what they take notes, right? Yeah, say and see if you right.
Yeah, yes, you're dying. You see, watching my
half plot you so okay, let's okay.
Oh, plus
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through.
Because I fist pond the pool.
I just gotta get through. I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up on my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that I can heal it all if you're patient and soon it can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for
So how do you compare
How do we compare it?
How do you compare this galamsey chairs with this touch of class?
Hey,
how do you compare this? How do you compare this galamsey with this luxury work of art we just saw?
And I kept him do so. Never. Chandelier back to and a disco light. Both you. Oh.
Wow. Galamsey movement. Galamsey movement.
Hey, where then?
Look at all these poems.
Family is where our story begins. Media.
Look at this.
When you're bad, Anna, and you're bad.
Really? You ought to be ashamed of yourself, please.
Where documentary?
She after Jackie did her, she has to go pay bloggers to come and
Gonjo's legs. I can see the garden so yeah. Oh.
Oh my God.
I can't hear impressed crowd.
Ah.
But
It's okay, but how do you compare this 18 calats?
What's that?
How do you compare this 18 calats gold with diamond?
What you said?
The wig, the assorted.
Oh, right.
And the wigs, assorted wigs. Did you see? Wow! Look at all this. Look at this.
I think it's the presentation. What was it? And I'm going to get in your primary. So, presentation. What do you say? She has some of the things that lady no one about. One say, you call Jackie Fieno. These things were in the centerpiece of the whole documentary. So now when that's of sort chess or no, I said when I be at the center stage, and then I'm gonna be away. It can be correct. Not proud of name at the other. Kalauba. That's it. Over here, material designer. We the very year traditional. But we are very okay. Hey, green pa. We are very okay. I say. I say there's a difference between Osikanini Premani.
Oh yeah.
They can give a queer $1 million and give another lady $1 million. You might go to the same stores, but with different things.
Look at this. And she had the audacity to show this.
Now the slow motion not so Kumaru not down. We could do for slow motion.
Hey.
But I think I think her point has been proven, but that wasn't the point everybody was talking about. The point is also proven someone said also but what people were saying about Jackie and say as in the
my point exactly. You see, Jackie, a typical example of Ahwenipa Nkasa.
Exactly.
Jackie is a true definition of Ahwenipa Nkasa. You understand? She doesn't speak, but she has things that speaks for her.
Right.
How many times have you heard Warren Buffett comes on TV and brag about having money? You understand what I'm saying? How many times do you see Bentley commercials? How many times do you see Rolls-Royce making commercials? adepa ene tone ho ahwenipa nkasa. I just say your Toyota ni your Ford ni ye
Oh yeah, Mazda.
Mas
The true commercial.
oh yeah, be yes a commercial we ni abechra na alloy rims, sunroof.
That one Kenya. You can't stand that with even a Tesla.
Well, my point exactly. How many who the Tesla for a commercial that? I really pankasa. And na debia na to social media. And I'm starting with 300 cities. And I'm doing the cities.
So that's the kind you go.
Me starting here. I mean, I'm starting here with just 300 cities. And I'm sister, who are you kidding? Well, Jackie has proven say. I mean, hands down. No doubt, undisputed. You cannot dispute.
Okay, campaign I start you.
Are they?
Bola goose, perfumes, fake versus original.
No, I mean, it gets to a point where.
Campaign.
When you campaign, you know, like look at share. I you know the shoes. Something Boulevard in the Bronx.
The fake capital of the world. Nipanye. I'm gonna feel like campaign campaign. Nipanye.
You see, I think say she's just feels now why you know your sister Makuya on the also no go no way. So no so kwatena na the apartment mu ho no. And no video in the living room. Jack if you about could delete that video. I know how diabolical people can be. No say no be a download the video.
Oh.
Efi Ashwa.
Oh, if you had a rough noise, Sunday will say challenge you don't know come.
Yeah, no, but at then times when she moved into that house, you know, she was making fuss about it. So I say she was fussing about it, doing videos and all of that to microphone.
Boss chick. Boss chick in your you Krom.
Me say, like I'm trying to understand. I confess I galamse movement. Maybe.
I'm a for kind of perfume, you know. I'm say 10 Oko Ross I've been. What 300 Ghana can get you. Oh.
And they are not. That's what the Ghana said.
Now.
That's what.
The pressure is on.
That's what 300 Ghana cities can get you. Fiona, I mean, that be my day. Fiona, my day. Jackie, at top pressure, am I in now? Jackie, at top pressure, am I in now?
Oh, the house was well coordinated. I said that she dreamt about it, got a proper architect, registered architect to draw it, an interior designer to design it. No, see that.
Oh yeah, you could see, sir. Utimu say. And I can say it took her 9 years. 9 years. 9 years to build that house. Salty I say. And when you feel she has a house be my first time East Legon a baby. And that is also another
something she even talks about, right? I've never heard her in an interview saying
and I may Patrick say she's a typical example of Arenipa and Kasa. You understand? She doesn't have to come and make noise about whatever it is. It's just that when she goes on vacation, she posts on social media, just like everybody else, just like anybody else. People assume, say, oh, she's living a luxurious life, but as to whatever she has beyond that, nobody knows. And she hasn't come on social media to come and say, and I mean, and I mean, macho way, but she does make donations to a NGOs. So what I say, and you know, and she doesn't brag about it. Me, that's my way. She makes donations. She does.
If you are bragging, people showing their houses, not any Ghana style. It's a modern construct.
I think say social media age now. Yeah, Nigerian influence and I say so influence, you know, I can be. And you know, I think say, especially even with the musicians, you know, obi to say Floyd Mayweather and a man, Sani man started here. So obi to say Shatta say, ocean a lifestyle ni bia, it is a Floyd the and pepe. You understand? You will sika we, me will sika not we about to see any other. And I think said that's where some of these things are coming from. They watch the people from here. And then the next video, you know, they are exhibiting it in Ghana. When they had sunglasses and they had stage go performing, it was never like that in Ghana. Yeah, Papa, Papa, no time. I'm actually the demonic could be me. They weren't going on stage with dark glasses. You know, they weren't going on stage with dark glasses in this animal. But this is what this modern day people are doing. So I think, say, just over civilization or what I don't even know the word to use for it. They are competing with themselves unnecessarily. Where other people now they are competing with Nikrampo, they are not even looking at them. You understand what I'm saying? So
yeah, one of the Ghanaian trick who Ghana need the differentiate between a Ghanaian and a Nigerian. You're standing here and say Ghana near what being or class farm. Uncle Jambo think I said my being as I'm saying 100 that. And now you busano man chain. You know, you Ghana you be want to no man we respect him more than
yes. But and also Kwame, back in the days, like I'll say maybe about 30 years ago, the certain things that you know, not you crowd near maybe.
Yeah, modesty was one of our virtues. Yeah.
Well, but you see, access and any ho a film echo. I must see, I say, Ahomaswani a hand-time be or so be up now, will be up so show off in some atofie, and I will wait, and I want to show you off to this one. And I say, as a unnecessary competition amongst ourselves. So yeah, like me, I have this more than this person, I have this more than this person, and who cares? You understand? In they are living above their means.
Yeah, we had millionaires then. Sam Jonah,
oh yeah.
You never saw them say, "This is my roast." They will not even buy it.
No,
because they think maybe I'm fine to make my poor neighbors feel bad, so I'm not going to do it. You know, and modesty was something that we cherished.
Oh yes, of course.
Because for always the fact always can be brain now you're modest and you respect him for that. But it's the same, even paying for Krom Aye you crown. Oh, what you are toy.
Aye, we have a say we kate. $1 million is 100,000. Nigga, please shut up. Ain't nobody give a damn about your cartel watch. Nigga,
you know what I mean?
Shut up.
But first, you know, I want to swatch.
Me and I make a say,
is not the center.
You may see those times, my uncles and my father and you know other family members, they'll take you places you are coming. What you say? Yeah, the dons of the dons next year. But the bishi she chalo tennis shorts, ni t-shirt, and you don't even put a young for seconds, Kingsman, any those Idako farms next uncle for you know they were money. They smelled money. They had the money. But one who almost saw my form who pumping a church near my bomb who painty near us. So we she obi and can't said this is this person Krampuna. You and I said you cannot even tell say any but see there what you have, flaunt what you have. To make somebody feel bad and feel that they have to
First, let's train Nigeria for because we thought they were so peacocky,
flamboyant, and they're doing they are so extra. They're so extra. We spoke against those things, and now these are the things that
we thought saying but to say no.
And that's what they always say. Said they almost starting and follow, and that's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Almost 30% I say they and they're doing the same thing. It's like where are the Jackie they buy you? Jackie
how you presented it. Like she wasn't telling you I'm so rich, look at me. She was
and I think say the video never out. I don't think that she intended for the video to come out.
No. You'll be
because Usha, the full video has been taped a long time ago. So Usha I think it was in March. And it never came out until last week. And no girl but it was a full video. That's when you saw that like the real interior of the house, like you saw from the sky view and everything, you know. So yes, and then you feel say you're also compelled to go do the same thing to prove what point with this galamsey nonsense. I
think she was a bit. She's a bit extra. Anna Nina and the so come so you see Osman 7 for Kunyamawa. Now good we know Tima, you'll be very disappointed.
I mean, and I make us say, well, if you want almost gold throne chair back, like Kessie back. If you want to have that somewhere and sit on it and feel like a king or a queen or something, because it's supposed to be a throne chair, so you can sit on it and feel special. But you have all these pelhams and gold galamsey nonsense in your house, and you think it's class. She said, Jackie, you see how she has a like I say, medium say a suedo, say whatever you call them. You see how modest that thing is, but you'll be surprised to say if you go and compare that price with the galamsey chair, you'll be surprised to say even more expensive than this galamsey chair that we're talking about.
Oh, galamsey, I think a low blow. You mean the golden chair? Golden chairs, it's a bit extra. That's how for me.
But why do you have to come? Why do you even have to come out with the video? I mean, who asked you? Like who asked you?
She was compelled to do that because Jackie show video, and people started attacking her directly. So, now sorry, I'm so what say, look at Jackie. Just say, okay. So she was compelled to show, say, Mr. Minya, but honestly, to build a house in Accra is no joke.
Right.
If she has a house in Accra, it's brilliant. Menana, I mean, her choice of furniture and stuff is not to me, my taste, and obviously not to your taste. But Senka, what I'm presenting here, especially right after Jackie Newman by and I'm responded by showing her house and her going to the bathroom. It wouldn't have been an issue. But to say now, what show right after Jackie video, you are telling us to compare, basically.
Right, and that is what people are doing basically, because at the end of the day, when Jackie's video came out, I don't think she was doing it in competition with anybody or anything. You understand? The girl did the video, and like I said, girl, the video, it was like 1 minute maybe you said then you. And the full video was apparently shot a long time ago. So if it was like, okay, say let's show the whole idea preku. And you say you understand what I'm saying? But my thing is, people are tagging you or whatever it is. Why do you feel compelled to prove any point? Who do you think you owe that to? You understand what I'm saying? When we social media, and they be actually say, I mean, power way and cassa, a biddy be a chi, and yes, you can need young premeni. So say ebi abrabo na ebi didi echi enti emfa wa abrabo ye ne entutu obi hu. Life goes on. We unnecessary pressure na mama ta ama mo ho. Oyonko so ba ya wo say me na me tro dingu pool me first and I Ghana for into tro dingu pool mu na ye dey.
How so tro dingu pool?
I girl be na to na da to ni akpe Ghana 60 dan manapia.
Yeah, right. That's it.
You see?
Oh yeah. It's a quite possible Ghana in your queen.
Oh yeah. The fact of the matter is almost unnecessary pressure more. It's just that basic. Bottom line, they're just buying unnecessary pressure for themselves, and I feel that it doesn't even make sense. You know, I mean, come on. Well, I know whether you like it or not, Jackie has beaten you hands down. Obia want to start. Oh, start on the galam say, no doubt. Obia or class, yes, on only star ni galam say star, which is fine. But what I'm saying is, idea be or comparisons be or actually. Oh yeah, hey, one kasano kwa who say when you must crack on. And I come here and making.
Yeah. Oh no, come I mean the fact that she, I was me to. I'll show you. You know, not
right.
What doing, but what you're doing is inviting people to compare. A Canadian born and a some say Germany and
me pacho ya ngone misro ya wunu kumase misro. She just went to live the pacho ya wunu kumase pacho.
UK. Okay. Anyway.
Me say ya ngone UK me say ya wunu kumase. Bra kumase. She just went to live in the UK.
Okay. I mean, it's obvious Jackie has more of a bourgeois taste, bougie taste than her. But she invited us to compare, right? Because Jackie, sitting there, then you start tweeting, I mean, me to have a house. Now they are better. What you're doing is inviting people to compare.
Of course, and you're given and they be assassin when I'm kind of say, if you're a social media person, i.e. your social media influencer, i.e. your presenter, you do what we do. If Kwame say manfa my brabo I'm not inviting you into my life. That is when I'm inviting you in for you to come and say whatever you want to say to me.
Oh yeah.
So say one for what what if I don't come and put my boyfriend or my husband on there, oh
yeah, where them crown almost orange money, boy. Level pa. No what should be graduation or the shower.
Ernest, you know something? I'm done with you. Ernest, I'm done with you. I'm done with you. You understand? So once you put your life out there, you are inviting people into your life to talk about your life. You understand? And it just doesn't make sense if you ask me. It just doesn't make sense if you ask me. I think time as ebusia for and there's any winning Kwame so edwuma kakra on the flip side ye di dwuma di no ye di time so pa very very disciplined individuals very very disciplined individuals da munyina say mo say madagie na mo ne ye bedi enne enkomo yi nyame ya adoma Wednesday ye be hia wo enkomo nketenkete na Wednesday bi ye be practical so nya asem keto akra
talk on.
You and Thursday so Kwame Eddie think tank ebe bremu na Friday so yes and variety night assign etue mu ye da mu nyina si be say mu tune in
one more thing Tuesday so me wofa any doctor to for the history papa more thing fantifo talk o maku adwane nyina edini nyina be bremu on Tuesday 7 o'clock anyway.
Okay. On that note, no. Wednesday, no. Munshia na yendinko. Enkomo wasn't it? Yes, nepa. I was here for say commercial African most beautiful commercial I ever boy. Say Bonamanti and Kebima, not just saying yeah. July 23rd, happening live on the Cornucopia Majesty, and the museums will say, yeah, near Konayeba. Momodia Namunjani, purchase your ticket, come, let's have fun and do it. Good night to everybody. Yeah, the baby has to say Mojani. African most beautiful USA coming on live. Come on, Yambo video no real quick.
Yambo video no real quick now.
Not just say yenko na.
No, name it no. What do you?
That's so wow.
Yeah,
About to go live.
It's the second edition of African Most Beautiful USA.
Ladies, are you ready? It's getting down. The second season of Ambusa, African Most Beautiful USA. Mark your calendars. It's getting down live this 23rd of July. As promised, the Cornucopia Majesty Yachts. Who wears the crown? The winner is driving away a beautiful car. Not forgetting outstanding cash prize. Okay, lady, you ready?
All set.
Okay, catwalk.
Yes.
No doubt, that's right. This and more is going to happen on the night of the event of Ambusa, African Most Beautiful USA. We shall witness live performances for Janie Cultural Troupe from Africa. At night, we will enjoy live traditional performances. With highlight from Ghana, we have Famille. All the way from Ghana, Mr. Drill. Aquabois. Lowen from Ghana. King Jerry. Boras. Legendary Dada Katie. Grab your tickets now at www.eventsbright.com. The second season of African Most Beautiful USA. You know you are the one.